just mic'd up with Mikie Mahtook. Got the boys in. I got Lloyd. We got Mitch. We got Jackie boy.
He tried to jump up and he might have knocked it in.
Good time. Let's go. What a start to the Monday. I mean, I'm from Lafayette. My boys would come in, say,
oh, God.
So me and Joe on the ground. I got Joe in a headlock. And he's sitting there. Helmet. He's punching me in the stomach, like steady punching me.
Here, and there's everyone sitting around. Who here thinks Ovchinko can practice today after having 5 full beers? And he goes, Chad Jones, right? Chad's been with the team
6 minutes.
for 7 minutes, right? Chad's like, no, man, I don't think Ovchinko can practice today. And I was like, I look back, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I fucking saw you there. You were more fucked up than me.
Be on the spirit plane had some issues. I think she was sleep farting.
You heard her or you just thought it was her?
I sat right next to her. I smelled it.
Whoa. What was that?
Time to start the show.
Why would I have that?
You had the circus or something.
6'3", I'm waiting. Like, I don't even know what I'd be doing.
Now, when you do go to spring training, are you going to bring your chinchilla and your turtle?
My dad tell you about it?
The SEC is, God, they hate fat people. I mean, I get crushed for that. You know what I mean? And it's like, come on, man.
Hey, just the South, bro. You got a bunch of food down here. Like they're all fatter than him.
Players, look at Lloyd.
You know what, Lloyd?
I mean, you're looking for a recruiting coordinator, coach. I'm here.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll piss my pants right now.
No way.
We're wearing gray pants, long gray pants. He goes, I'll piss my pants right now. Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome back to Mik'd Up. Today is Monday, June 5th. It's 1 o'clock. Special edition of Mik'd Up. We have Championship Sunday or Championship Monday. I mean, you fucked me. You being a great producer. I mean, you literally fucked me. No, did not put me in a good mood. Special edition of Mik'd Up is supposed to be Championship Sunday, but it's Championship Monday because of all the rain. Summertime in Louisiana. Shit happens. LSU is 2-0. They beat Oregon State last night. It was supposed to be yesterday. Got moved into last night. 6-5, unbelievable game. Thatcher Hurd pitched absolutely lights out. Ty Floyd was pretty solid before the rain happened. 3-hour rain delay or however long it was. Thatcher comes in the back end, throws 5 innings, strikes out 12, gives up 4 runs, but I'm not even mad about the runs. Like, the homer was a little wind. The first homer was wind-dated. Second homer definitely wind-dated. It's going to be a homer, I guess, anyway. Nobody hits the ball over hitter's eye. So, obviously, wind-dated 2-run homer, but Thatcher responded, struck out the next 2 guys. Look, 5 innings pitched, you have to face 15 guys in those 5 innings. That's usually how baseball works. You 3 outs an inning. And Thatcher struck out 12 of those 15. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think
not the worst thing.
Quite strong.
Yeah. Career high in strikeouts in 5 innings. Pretty solid. Not mad about it.
12 and 5.
12 and 5 innings. It's unbelievable. And then Gavin Guidry does what he's been doing all year. Comes in the mound, nails it. Comes on the mound in the 9th, nails it down, ends the game.
Did you see him talking shit to himself?
I love it, dude.
Yeah, what was he doing?
He's being
He was
closer
sucking.
mentality.
I like it, yeah.
I'd imagine he's
He
gonna
was
be
embracing it.
the starting shortstop next year and the closer.
That's awesome.
And that's gonna be
I hope
awesome.
they pull him right from shortstop in the 8th.
Yeah, me too.
In the
New glove.
Bottom of the 8th, yeah.
New
exactly.
glove.
Don't even
Go
go
to
to
the
the
tape
tape.
off.
We
No
need it
doubt.
out in the 8th here.
Right
Yeah,
here.
it's exactly
Yeah,
right.
I hope
With
that's
wristbands
I
on
hope
and
that's the
everything.
case, and I think that's
Tape.
what Jay wants. I think that's what Jay wants. Like he mentioned it. Like I
that'd
think
be
that
good.
they're coming up with like a plan for him over the summer and like how they want him to go into the offseason. But it was a great game. Offense knocked in a bunch of solo homers. Still need to drive some guys in with guys on scoring position. Like it's been a bugaboo for the last few weeks, and
A few bugaboos.
you think that it's going to get better, and I still think it's going to get better, but it needs to happen. Tommy White obviously had a couple opportunities with the bases loaded, it didn't come through. Dylan Cruz looked like he's coming back to being Dylan Cruz. Like Dylan Cruz hit the homer yesterday, big homer yesterday. Most energy I've seen through him from him, and I loved it.
Me too.
And you could tell there's a lot of frustration coming out in that.
I went and bet the game live right there that they were going to win. Swear to God. On my life. When he hit that home run, I'm like, they're winning.
I made it
Yeah.
now.
Threw $100 on it. Let's go.
He hits the homer. He looks back in the dugout, goes nuts, gets the home plate, goes nuts again. I'm like, you don't see that emotion from him all the time, and that was awesome.
Even more on Belosso's homer. Did you see when they panned to the dugout? He's like pushing
Yeah.
Tommy White. I was like,
Yeah.
that fired me up.
Fires you up, right?
Yeah,
So
'cause
then
you
they
don't
had a
see
bunch
that
of
much,
homers.
yeah.
They end up going back to back. They take a 5-3 lead. They give up a 2-run homer in the 7th. Thatcher comes back, strikes the next 2 guys out, and then Jobert hits the big homer and timely hitting. Not with guys in scoring position, but you still drive some guys, you score some runs with homers. And obviously Gavin Guidry shuts it down at the end of the game. Huge win, especially because the next game had to be played an hour later.
my
So
God.
like they played till I think 1 a.m. last night,
Yeah.
I can't imagine that.
and they got to come back and play today.
Yeah.
Right.
In the middle of
It's like
the
you
eight.
lose, and it's like, all right, here we go. Just got to get back in there. We're
Yeah.
9.
Oregon State is you'd imagine that they're kind of struggling a little bit as far as like pitching goes, and as far as maybe energy. I mean, they're tired. They're at the
Definitely
ballpark.
tired right now.
They're at the ballpark since 10 a.m. yesterday.
Yeah.
They're
The
definitely
game was
tired.
supposed to be at
Waiting.
2.
I would imagine
A lot
they
of
don't have
idle
many
time.
fresh arms right now.
Right.
It's hard. That'd be hard to believe they got many of those.
Can't believe it. Yeah.
I agree. But you still got to go out there and you still got to win. LSU is starting
Riley Cooper.
Riley Cooper today.
They are, okay.
Yep,
Nice.
he
I
is
was
starting.
wondering who
And
that
then
was.
I was trying, before Lloyd rudely put me on the screen, I was trying to find out who was starting for Oregon State,
Does it matter?
but
I feel like they're gonna be
I
back
hope
to
it doesn't
fit,
matter,
right?
but
Yeah.
let's just see.
It
I'd like
also
to see
says
LSU
we
get
need
out.
to sign up for ESPN
I get
Plus.
you're a lefty, but
Rhett Larson, right-handed pitcher, is starting.
Rhett.
What number? 44.
28.
Guidry's front door breaking balls.
Yep.
They just give. So was that a hard pitch early in the count? I'm like
It's
looking.
a hard pitch, early, late, middle,
any- yeah,
part of
anytime.
the count.
If you could perfect that pitch, if I
The
if
back
I went,
door or the
front door to a righty.
Oh, yeah,
If I
yeah,
could
yeah.
go back and pitch,
Yes.
I would perfect that pitch. Just watching how many guys give up on it, flinch, and if you could just throw it on the in, like basically a backdoor pitch to a lefty, front door to a righty.
Yeah, absolutely.
He got so many calls
And
on that
his is-
yesterday.
and
I mean, there were strikes, but
His goes down.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have this sweeping,
Right.
so like it's even harder.
exactly. It looks
Right?
like it's going over their head, right?
Exactly.
And it's just like coming
And
into
it
the
falls
strike.
in.
Yeah.
And that's a nasty
Imagine
pitch.
tunneling that with the high heater.
I don't want to.
I mean, what do I
Well, that's
do?
what
That's
that.
why I like throwing that. Thing.
what I do.
That's what Oregon State's guy was doing. Even though he
Yeah.
was throwing 88,
Yeah,
89, he had a nasty
exactly.
changeup, and he kept throwing the fastball up and the changeup down. His changeup was his best pitch, obviously. But you're watching the game, like, damn, how is Tommy White and all these guys swinging through 88, 89, like getting blown by
And
them?
over their head.
That's why, and over his head.
Hey, I've always
Right?
said this too. Tell me if you believe this or not. I really do feel like this is the thing. When you see like 88 to 91, 92, and that's the high heater, you're way more enticed to swing at that over like 95 plus up there, just because of the time difference. I feel like 95 plus up there like gets on you so quick that you don't make the decision.
Makes sense.
And you get like the 88 to 90 to
Yeah, that
91.
extra.
You're like,
You
oh
think
my
you get
man,
everything.
I'm gonna crush this,
Yeah.
and
Right.
you never
Yeah.
catch up to
And
that pitch
yeah.
anyway. So I feel like you swing at more of those than the ones that are like high
Makes sense,
velocity
yeah.
pitches up there.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, special editions. We are going to watch this game live, or have we got it?
You don't have ESPN Plus.
Yes, I do have ESPN Plus. 1,000,000% have ESPN Plus.
don't
I
know.
watch it every day at my house.
It's,
So-
it's telling me you don't.
Well,
I signed up and I logged in, and it's saying, "Would you like to subscribe to ESPN Plus?"
I hate that. It's happened to
It
me.
does
a
it
bunch,
all- it
too.
happens all the time.
I freaking hate it.
I mean, I'm looking at my ESPN Plus literally right now. I'm pulling it up.
I mean, I don't have to. You want me to prove it to you?
You don't have to prove it to me, but don't say I don't have it when I have it.
Well,
Just
I
tell
mean,
me-
I
It's
was
like,
just kidding.
I mean, don't tell me I
Just
don't
tell me
have
what
it.
the activation code is that comes up because obviously
what
I
you
have to
need,
do
yeah.
that.
It has to be first credit card
What's the
information,
post
which
that you sent
that's I
me?
don't
What did you
have.
send? What post did you send me? Was it a sports post?
No, it was the Instagram thing about it. It was a basketball thing.
If you
All
like,
right, well,
cast it to the TV.
you can't. We tried that already. Doesn't work on this TV.
Or I can just do this.
I gotta get a phone charger too. My phone for some reason.
I got one for you.
Can I borrow it whenever you get a chance?
Mm-hmm.
I got a little plug.
All right, well, special edition. We're gonna live stream the game. It is 2 outs in the top. I guess there's a commercial going on. I don't know.
This is like the ad before.
On
maybe.
the app, it says 2 outs in the top of the first.
Maybe the app's delayed probably, and this
Probably.
is maybe a little.
Yeah, Travinsky just popped up, I believe.
So LSU's the visiting team today.
right, so they
Yes.
let off.
All right, so now we get to see.
Travinsky.
Big heavy.
in the first inning.
Oh yeah, where's the
Wait.
lineup?
Time out. Why are they the visiting team in this one?
Dude, I cannot figure this out. Can we? You see me put that in the group chat? Like, why?
Yeah,
are
because
some
last
seats-
year,
Like you went through the winners bracket as the winning team.
but in regionals, I'm trying to think
Oh,
of what
they
happened
give you
in
the if
09.
necessary game as the home team.
But no, because Vanderbilt was home on their second game. Clemson was home on their second
they
game.
give you
and
the
hosted.
choice then?
That's what I'm wondering. Is it like
LSU
do you
was home
choose-
on their second game.
Right. Do you choose based on what time you start your regional? Maybe like because some of those games were the night games. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because in 09, we
started
were the
early.
visiting team on our second game against
yeah,
That's what I'm
against
saying.
Baylor.
Game, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't understand why and
Like
how they
how is
decide.
that decided?
Yeah, I don't know.
understand.
I guess you do have to make that decision.
Maybe it has something
I
to do
don't
when you
know.
decide which game you want to play, like the afternoon or the night game, the first one.
Yeah, maybe.
Because LSU either played the 2 o'clock or the 7 o'clock, right, or whatever in that game.
the 2 o'clock game in 09,
We did.
and we were the visiting team the next day.
Or
I
did
guess.
we play the 11 o'clock game.
I guess.
We played the early game.
Oh, we did.
I'm saying, did we? I know it was an
Oh.
early game.
No, I think it was a 2 o'clock game. But I think what happened is, I think you're right. Like you get to make a decision. Do you want to be the visiting team, like second day, or I guess because
I'm thinking maybe
I don't know.
they'll like.
I don't
It
know.
also just wouldn't make any sense though. Like
Right? That's why I'm like, nothing makes sense. I can't figure it out. I'm like, I don't get it.
I'm stumped on that
I
one.
don't
Me
know.
too.
Well,
That's got me. Right
let's watch. Let's watch Big Heavy pitch, huh?
Big heavy.
Let's watch him pitch.
Okay.
What are we doing? Okay.
I'm just showing you what
You don't have
pitch-
to show me.
first pitch
You don't have
strike, I
to do
like
that. That's such a petty. Like, I mean, you don't have to
I'll
show
let
me.
you know.
Just play the game.
Yeah.
done anything.
I mean, you literally don't have to show me anything. You just don't tell me that I don't have it when I have it. Like I know I have it.
It's not working.
Has Cooper gotten
not working on
bigger?
this end.
There you go.
throughout the
There we
season?
go. I'm
What's
sorry,
that?
Michael.
Cooper's gotten bigger.
I think he's gotten bigger.
Right, okay.
No doubt.
I think so.
Oh,
What? Ring him up.
Where's that at?
That guy
game.
would.
Where's
At
that
least- At least Derek's not behind the dish today.
at? Derek.
Whoever was behind the dish
Derek's funny.
yesterday
That was Derek.
That's Derek.
Was it really?
Yeah.
He would not call a third strike looking to save his
Well,
life
he does,
until he had
and
to.
then he started. He just didn't know what he wanted to do. He did call up, down,
Right.
in and
Yeah.
out. He didn't know
That's
what
the
he was
worst
trying to
too. Is at least if you're gonna have a bad zone, be consistently bad, so people can adjust to it.
do. No doubt. I like Cooper throwing today.
I don't mind it.
I like
think-
him on the bump too.
Yeah.
I think he's you know he's gonna throw strikes, so
Yeah.
you're not gonna get stuck with a guy walking a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
And he's been in this situation before.
Yeah.
And look, he's not a thumber. I mean, he's throwing 92 from the left side. Like
Yeah.
he has the ability to go so deep in a game, and I think that, with a team like this, he's familiar with the Pac-12. Like
I feel like
think he's a good guy.
he's got to keep us in the game, and we got to score. LSU's got
Boom,
to score
see
4
ya.
or 5 in the first 3 or 4 innings, and
Yeah.
then that's got to be the
Then
recipe.
just-
Yeah,
you relax
exactly.
a little.
Yeah.
I feel like when he gets on the mound, there is a chance you may get a gem, but there is also the chance that whether he goes 4, whether he goes 6, when it's done, I feel like it's a strong chance you're still in the game.
Yeah.
When he throws.
That's it.
That's what often this year we've used him as we're either way ahead or we've gotten behind and he's come in.
Right.
And it's, whatever happens. I feel like he's a guy when he's in there in a situation like this, you're in the game with him when he's on the mound.
No doubt.
And that's all you're asking for today,
That's
right?
all you need
Yeah,
today.
that's it.
Exactly.
We need to be in the game. Let our bats hit.
Especially if he can extend this outing, whether it's win lose, whether if it's a loss, that gives you a chance to still have arms ready for game 2.
I'll tell you this, like, I did not expect Oregon State to be this good offensively. Like, I'm looking at all these guys' numbers. Everybody's hitting 330 to 360.
Yeah.
With 10 homers.
Well,
I
think that's the thing that we talked about a lot, where we were so, I guess, indifferent about the Friday night decision because we kept saying, we were like, I 100% understand the reasons that he went with Skeens on Friday, but we were like, man, but Skeens doesn't hit. I mean, those guys don't hit. The guys that are out.
the pitching, the number 2 and
out of
3
Oregon's
starters
rotation,
that
they don't hit, and they obviously still have a good lineup. So to say, I don't know, the feeling of like, oh, do we have to out hit them 2 games in a row? I don't know. It's like, I don't know.
What's this move about?
The moving him to second base on the
They just pull side. They just pull. I
think they're taking their chances. Hey, if we're gonna shift, we'd rather have
Thompson.
we'd rather have Thompson field the ball. As many times as he can. If he doesn't, if he hits the other way.
I'll be honest. Watching the game, because I wasn't at the games, I didn't even know that until Joe Mitchell, who works at my shop, was like, "Hey, why did they switch Dugas and Thompson?"
They didn't start highlighting until pretty late in the game.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I would imagine it's because he wants him to have the ball, try to get as many opportunities to fill in ground ball, and not give Dugas those opportunities.
Make a play. Okay.
Easy.
Almost overran it.
Almost overran that.
He's excited, Joe Bear.
Joe Bear's been fired.
Look at him. Yeah, he's just smiling.
He knows.
All right.
Like,
so that's a great
love that
first inning.
Love it.
That's quick.
Yep.
1 strikeout.
Yep.
A line out. A pop up.
Get the batters up. We need the batters.
Absolutely.
Hey, and
let the batters hit, baby.
Unless it's like 3-4 pitches a hitter. Like, I almost love the pitchers that come in there early in the game and it's like contact out because it really keeps the guys like in it too, where you just kind of like not just sitting there.
And that's the thing, right? People were worried about, man, what is going on with LSU's offense, right? Hey, they had base loaded 3 times yesterday. Couldn't get guys in with scoring position. They've been doing this for the last few weeks. It happens. Sometimes you go through these stretches where you're not driving guys in. It's unfortunate that's happening right now. Find ways to win, right? They did that yesterday. Part of how you fix that is having the pitchers on the mound get in and get out and get in and get out and just keep the guys offensively in rhythm, right? Do you agree?
Dude, it is literally, as a starter when I was pitching, I took pride in my goal was to, especially the first 3 innings. First time through the lineup, I'm like, I'm trying to use never mind. It doesn't matter what pitch. Whatever pitch I had the best command of. I'm trying to throw strikes and pitch to contact. Keep my guys get my guys up to bat, and that keeps the energy going. But it also keeps especially if you're the home team, right? Yeah. Keeps your fans engaged. All that. When you walk guys and you hit guys, everybody gets out of it. They just
even if you're giving up hits, that keeps everybody engaged anyway.
It's
I'd rather chase balls down than just sit out there like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And if we're being completely honest too, like chances are, if you're gonna go, like say you've pitched 4 2/3 and you've got 95 pitches and you've got 7 strikeouts. You got so many guys with just dead feet.
Yeah,
if you're going that deep into that many counts.
3-2 every time.
So like people are not moving their feet. They're not moving around. 3-2 every time. 2-0 pitches a lot. Like that becomes tough to play defense. It becomes tough to get back into the dugout and then hit like after situations.
Absolutely.
Like
but I think a huge something really encouraging yesterday is the way Dylan Cruz swung it. Right, he ran to the homer. He hit the homer, but he was driving balls this way towards the middle of the field again. And to me, that's a huge sign that he's kind of starting to feel a lot better. Obviously, Tommy did not look great. We had other guys in the lineup play pretty well. That's what you do as a good team. You pick up the guys that are normally carrying you that don't. But in the postseason, to win and to win the big one, you need your superstars to be superstars. And so, speaking of,
and your ace in the hole.
330, dude.
I love him.
He's hitting 330.
He's the best.
For the Yabo yesterday.
Yeah. Crush that ball.
Beloso.
Oh.
Oof.
Bro, these guys, nobody throws hard for them, but
I know, and
nobody's on the heaters.
Sound like Maneri.
They had the one guy that came in late.
What color jerseys are they wearing today? Nice.
Gold.
I love the gold.
Championship gold. People hate it for some
Gold,
reason.
baby.
No, I think there's
Why
one
do they hate
person
it?
that
Why does
hates
people
it.
hate
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to call it.
People hate it?
No.
Hey, so I am starting to
Jordy
hear
doesn't like 'em.
rumblings of
Bad
a
take.
little
Terrible
bit.
take.
I don't know if you've heard this. I'm starting to hear rumblings of a little bit, or people are talking about the guys that throw 89 and 92-ish right now are the guys that are giving a lot of teams the most trouble when it comes to hitting right now.
Because you're not used
You're
to
just not used to it.
And you haven't seen it.
They're the new age 84 mile an hour thumbers.
Or when people were smashing them, that's like seeing the guys that were 97. You weren't used to seeing that, so now it was,
That's true.
it just kind of flipped around.
These guys are moving the ball a little bit more.
Speaking of that 89 mile an hour heater up, we just talked about that.
And he's locating it more, right? Like guys that probably throwing 88, 92 have a little bit more control. Like they know that, hey, I have to be more pinpoint.
Yeah.
And so they're front hipping him with the two seamers. They're trying to come into righties. They're going up. They're going down.
He's hitting a homer today.
He needs it.
I know. He
needs it.
hadn't hit a homer in a minute.
That's a great.
Yank one down the line.
See, like right there, like that ball, like that's dotted in. Like, that's a tough pitch to hit, even at 90.
It's a real tough to pitch it when
And
it's
it's kind of elevated too.
when it's
Yeah.
0-1 right there too. Like
That's a tough pitch.
Boy, you know how you know you're in a
You're talking to yourself like that?
no. Whenever you look up and you're always in an 0-2 count, it's just
Oh.
you're going through it. Whenever you're like, damn,
It's a bad situation.
I can't even get.
in a
I
favorable.
can't even get comfortable in the box before I'm 0-2.
I'm just
I
always
step in the
defensive.
box 0-2. Yeah, it
just
sucks.
defensive.
It sucks. But I think this is. I mean, obviously LSU's in a really good position.
Catcher interference?
Thumbs hurt.
Yeah.
No.
Jam.
it's just all in there. Why do you think that was catcher interference?
He adjusted his mask right after he swung.
Well, you think he hit his mask?
Could happen.
Boy, that's getting real close. That's getting real close.
You think he hit his mask on that one?
What the fuck?
Well, what's
You
up?
guys thought he hit it up.
Okay,
God. thought he popped it up.
Wrong, okay?
That's why he was
Got
adjusting his
lost
mask.
out there.
Catcher's already popped it up right there.
That's what I was just. It just looked awkward on the ground.
I mean,
ball.
I get it. I'm
Yeah.
just thinking, what would it take for me to be able to hit a catcher's mask?
Big old follow through.
I think it takes effort, actually. Not even trying to hit the ball.
What's the old video where the guy just kicks him
Nice,
before he charges
nice
him out?
arm barred out. I'm swinging backwards.
Yeah,
bro.
right. Boop.
Hit him in the
It's
mask.
off.
That's a tough. The catcher's really getting up in there.
Oh man.
Just threw me off for a beat.
They are chasing some fastballs up in the zone for sure. I mean, he just 0-1 or it was 0-0. He's chased fastball at his eyes. That seems like it's a strategy for Oregon State.
Big at bat by this guy yesterday in the 8th or no?
What?
Said big at bat by this guy in the 8th
Huge at
yesterday or
bat.
no?
Huge
This
swing for him.
magic moment.
What we got here? Nope.
Later down.
But people do have a couple questions in the chat if you want to get to them.
Like
Go
that.
for it.
We have
Jay. You know
definitely-
Jay hates this, having to do a mid-game interview.
yeah.
And,
I can't believe they do this.
they're doing it.
I can't believe they do this as much as they do now, man.
No.
It's
wouldn't ask
it's a
them.
little much. I can't lie to you. It's a little
Single
much.
thing. He just wants to get out of here.
That's a knock.
I would I would rather them do the coaches between innings and do players that are in the dugout during the inning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like than doing the coach while he's like literally trying to coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
literally his job. Like
Yeah.
right at that point.
Okay, dude, we need you for TV, right?
Yeah.
Hey, bro. I'm
Yeah,
trying
those
to win
questions
this
you wanna
game.
give us?
Trying to win the game.
Yeah.
Oh yes, just
decisions.
one real quick, just because you're on the topic of Dugas and Thompson switching spots, so that's what they were kind of asking about. Was
I feel like he's getting
asking
back
him,
again.
how do y'all feel about the shifts we've been doing with Dugas and JT? And what it makes me want to ask more so is how hurt do you think he is? Is it he?
That has nothing to do with injury. For him.
Okay.
Not fielding the
Dude,
ground ball.
Dugas?
A little bit,
But
maybe.
I think
What
it's
was his
more
injury?
about
Shoulder? He had a
It's
shoulder.
the shoulder, but I think it's more about trying to get him to field the ball as many times as he
I
can.
agree.
Now, I think the hitting may have something to do with some injury.
I agree. I think both of it a little bit, but I still don't think he's like so injured to where you're like, oh my god, I can't believe he's out there.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, because if that's the case, if you're so worried about if he's that, then we won't have him hitting every day. I just like at the end of the game, like you said, okay, they're switching him pretty much every chance they get, and late in the game, if they're up, they're playing with a lead. Napote's coming into the game, so I do think there's something there with the injury stuff. Fine, but I still think he feels, everyone around the whole situation feels like he is the best man for the job at this time.
Absolutely. And I just, if you have the opportunity to put your best defender in a position to make the most plays, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not saying like it's something I haven't really seen much of, but I understand why he's doing it. Right. I understand that. Okay, every base runner is important right now. Like limit the amount of guys on base, and if that's what he thinks is going to be. Look, because the shift's over anyway. So if they hit a ball to the shortstop or around the shortstop, like probably going to be a base hit anyway because of the shift. So might as well just put the guy who's not going to get the ground ball as much on that side.
Who had LSU's first hit? Do we know? Who it was?
Cruz.
Who?
Cruz.
Nice.
What did he do?
Leadoff single.
Nice.
There we go.
And I think
Getting hot again.
Yep.
I think Jordan also has more range than Gavin does.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
doubt.
Yeah.
And we know he can obviously. I don't think Gavin can dive right now. So
No,
that's
right.
part of it too.
So we're watching the game yesterday. Ty Floyd obviously gave up that homer, and then Thatcher gave up the homer, and then they had that like weird play where like the high chopper, and Thompson makes a great play to field it, right? And then he goes home, and he almost decapitates Thatcher.
Yeah.
And two, I'm like,
That would've been-
why would you go home? And they showed
so bad.
And they showed the replay. I'm like, oh, he had him. It was a
he
great.
had him,
He had to make
and
a
there was
perfect
no
throw.
And there was no one at first too. Like he couldn't have made.
Right.
He would have just eat
he
it.
had to try to beat him to first, right?
Right.
But like, I'm like, damn. I was like, that's kind of a reckless play. And I looked at him like, actually,
He would have.
it was almost an impossible play, but he had the guy if he had made the throw. So
I think it just looked reckless too. The guy gets
Right.
a second. We were down 3-0, so
Right.
it makes it like runner in scoring position, less than 2 outs. So
And that's when everybody noticed that he was playing second for like the first time. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
"What's he doing over there?
Why did he do
Why
that?
did he do that?" It's like,
Shouldn't have put him out there.
And then credit
Happened
to
in the first.
Thatcher because earlier in the year, the big thing with Thatcher was when things started to go south, they went real south.
Yeah.
He couldn't get it back right, couldn't figure it out. And credit to him because after all that happened, the homer that probably shouldn't have been a homer, the whole like the run that happened on the throw, he comes in and punches out the next two guys, and it's unbelievable. What are you saying?
Was that a pitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2-2.
The catcher jumped.
Yeah.
I saw it out the corner of my eye. Like I turned and I thought the batter fouled it off. Like that's how. But that was like the catcher was jumping.
I think all these everybody's a little tired.
Yeah, I mean, here's the deal.
a
If you're in a
grind.
situation like Oregon State is right now, he goes one of two ways. One, you just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
Hit him
We're just
in
going
the
to keep swinging it, and we're just going to keep doing it. Or it goes, okay, I'm getting exhausted,
done.
and it's over.
Yeah, we give up.
Right? It's just,
That's what scares me for LSU. Too.
Yeah,
Like
right.
they're just like, let's ride it. Let's
Let's
ride
keep
it.
grinding.
Yeah.
yeah.
And sometimes that energy is the best.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What do you think about him going Coop and going almost Pac-12 versus Pac-12 here with the?
No, I like the Coop. I like the move of Coop. I think
Everybody's under the hitting speed.
I love the Coop move.
he's
I
not
can't
under
lie.
hitting speed. He's throwing 92.
90,
He's throwing-
92.
He's been sitting 92 with his fastball, but you're putting a guy that in a game 3 situation, if you don't have your third starter, your normal third starter, you play. Jesus Christ, dude, what are you doing?
Travinsky's been struggling back there a little bit.
Yeah, that's not Travinsky's fault. I
No,
mean,
I'm
those
just
are
saying
two-
it's just been a lot going on.
Coach,
for
that
him.
thing hits the mid. I need you to catch that thing, Coach.
I mean, that's a ball on a back foot, and then you went complete opposite ends of the batter's box there. But you put a guy on the mound in game 3 if it's not your normal 3-star that you have confidence in
He's
to
bunting
throw
here,
strikes
right?
and do whatever. What's that?
This guy's got to be bunting here, right? No.
Oh, he fouled it off his dick.
He wishes he was bunting. Is this the guy hit the? Yeah, this is the guy
I
hit
was
the
just
ball
gonna
with
say,
the hitter's
yeah,
eye.
yeah.
I mean, like,
How many times do you think
Where
he's
is
watched
this in
that?
the lineup?
I would
mean-
watch it the whole night if I was him.
He was trying to do it again.
I mean, look at that guy.
that's
Great
the
hitter.
build. That's the build that hit a ball 450
Right.
dead center.
Great hitter, right? Great numbers.
She's just not really.
But is that guy gonna juice the ball over? I mean, this guy,
Big trap.
is he gonna hit the ball over the hitter's eye?
Big traps.
Now I know the wind was howling out, but dude, these balls are juiced.
There's a unit right there.
I mean,
You know what's
that must
crazy?
it must be pretty sharp right now.
You know what's crazy about it too? The thought process, like the balls are juiced. If you tried to tell that to one of the players, they'd be like,
No, it's not.
No chance. Because they've never seen any different. They don't know any different of it. You're like, nah, listen, I respect your swing and your ability. I'm just
But-
letting you know. Like,
Good pitch.
just letting you know. That's a great pitch.
Pitch,
Great
back
pitch.
foot, paint inside, unbelievable.
You
pitch.
got him fouling balls off of his own foot in his own mind.
No,
He's
I
like,
don't want
let
it
me
anymore."
get him out over the plate. He has to be out over the plate, not in. And you stick that in there.
That is nasty.
That's a great pitch.
Go Coop.
That is a great pitch. Especially with a guy in scoring position right there with no outs. That's huge.
Little back pick.
No.
No.
Just keep doing that.
The invisible.
Keep doing that. It seems like they don't hit off speed. I mean, against Thatcher, he had everything working. But they weren't hitting his breaking ball, which was nasty. They haven't hit that either. Yeah, it was nasty. I'm not saying anything about it.
He had the curveball and the slider going yesterday.
But they were getting to the heater sometimes. He obviously is throwing his slider and his changeup, and they haven't taken too many like confident swings off of him.
Michael Caine.
That's Mikey.
Mikey Caine.
6'3", 195.
Canada, huh?
Hey, boy. Hey.
For those of you not watching the game, and I guess everybody would be watching it, but if you're at work and you're just listening to us or watching us.
It is Monday.
It is Monday, and you're just watching us. It's bottom of the second. LSU is a visiting team.
Quick pitch.
LSU is a visiting team, and they have Big Heavy, a.k.a. Riley Cooper.
Whole lot of body.
Whole lot of body.
It is bottom second, 2 outs, runner on second base for Oregon State. Riley Cooper's actually looked really good so far. LSU has 2 hits. Oregon State has 0 hits. The guy on second base got hit. Pass ball got him to second. And then Riley Cooper struck out the next guy, and then a fly out to center field right there. So that's a little update right now. Look at me trying to do my announcer skills.
That's good.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah, you got the bug after you went to the booth.
I know. I got to get in there. more.
Did you do it? You did
I was up there with the guys
Yeah.
on the double play between Skeens' legs.
Yeah.
That we were up there for all that.
That's cool.
All of us. So it was. I
Yeah,
mean, I wasn't. We were on the mic.
You might have actually caught Mikey on the broadcast.
Yeah. Oh no! I thought I was gonna hit him right in the nuts. Oh! Right in
You could, like,
Buzz's
hear it in
mic.
Then he went to
Right
the fetal
above his
position
mic.
on the ground, right into the microphone. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Mess that one up.
But
man.
all-time call. We talked
More
about
than
that
one.
today on Kalani's show, where it's like, I didn't realize how much Blair had to wrangle everybody because
Oh, yeah.
he's working and everybody else is trying to have some fun.
Yeah. That's a good way. That
Yeah.
was it.
He was like, "All right, boys,
CB, it's like, we got a game. We were
got-
talking.
yeah,
Yeah, we got
and the stretch and the wine." If
And
Duke
you-
gets
you
out
have
of this with no runs, that'd be excellent.
You have that charger.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, let me grab it for you.
We need the offense to kind of get rolling a little bit here, but it would be nice to get back in with 2 innings of 0 runs.
Yeah.
You haven't given
That'd
up
be
a
nice,
hit.
yeah.
Nobody's really putting any good swings on you, but
It'd be nice to play with the lead today.
You don't want
Yes,
you don't want
that's
to
it.
gift
Yeah,
them a run.
that would be nice. That would be jump ahead early,
Get the crowd going.
maybe wire to wire even.
That would be nice.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
God, wouldn't that be nice?
Boom.
Punchy.
Let's
go.
I
go.
love how much he's
Hey,
in
he's
the
feeling
zone
good right
now.
now.
I love what he's
He's
doing
feeling
right
good
now.
right now. I mean, he's a big dude. He's feeling good.
Look at him.
He's the best though.
I love this though because this goes back to early in the year. Like he started the year starting, and we talked to Jay, and he was like, "No, I trust him in any and every situation that there is." And lo and behold, here he is. Season's not on the line, but it's a huge game for the team, right? Love that.
No doubt. I mean, I don't think as far as like the pitching goes, I don't think he could have asked for a better start.
Yeah, no, this
You
is
know
that.
what I mean?
I would
Was
imagine
that
he.
2 innings so far?
2 innings.
I would imagine he knew pretty much as soon as the rain delay happened yesterday, and they knew they were going to have to burn Floyd, and he wasn't coming back. Jay probably let him know then, like, "Hey, you got the ball tomorrow."
I think this is a great move, honestly, and shame on me for not even thinking about Coop being the starter. I didn't even think like in my head. I was like, "Who's gonna start?"
Yeah.
He didn't cross my mind. I should have. It
Yeah.
should have been one of the guys in my head that
I agree.
okay, you're gonna
Yeah.
start.
I thought
So-
you were coming yesterday.
What
Well, after Thatcher
Are
went
there
to the
any-
eighth,
thank
I
you.
didn't think so.
are there any scenarios where Floyd comes back today for you?
I
60
don't think
pitches?
so.
No.
I don't think so.
And he's got to pitch Saturday in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the
I
best
think
more of it,
next
right?
week
Yeah.
has way more to
Exactly.
do with the starters that.
And
have
for
thrown
those
so
of you
far.
asking if they go to a game, if they have to play in, if necessary, second game today, if Skeens is going to be available, no, not available, not even a thought.
Not a thought.
9 innings, 120. He's not pitching.
Like literally,
No shot.
no shot.
For
Like
He's not having spikes.
I don't
on the
care
dugout.
how
for
much he
a
goes and begs
multitude of
Jay,
reasons
he's
too,
not.
for a whole bunch of
Yeah,
reasons.
there's a
too.
plethora. Not
Like,
even
there's
just
there's so many personal Paul Skeens reasons as to
Right.
why not, and honestly for the team too. Like if we're thinking sitting here like saying like, oh my God, but we need him out there because what if we don't win that game? Yeah, okay. What are you gonna do next Friday?
Yeah. We got bigger fish to
When
fry,
he's
and
throwing
that's-
160
Right,
pitches
right.
in 3 days, what are you gonna do next Friday? Because that means he ain't pitching next week.
Right.
So you know what I mean? Like
Against a
no
better team.
Yes, you want to see him next Friday. Then the best thing is to get out of this regional without using him.
Yeah.
And I want to mention this too because, everybody looks at the national seeds and they look at the matchups and they look at all these things, right? And they think, oh, LSU, like they have to win. They do, right? This is the game. This is what they should. They should win this regional. They should get to the super regional. But I want to point out, there's a lot. Baseball's very hard, right? It's hard to win games. You look at Florida; they're fighting for, it looks like they're going to go ahead and win their regional, but like they had to battle
6-up.
to get to that point.
Tournament champs are
Arkansas has to beat TCU twice. Got boat raced yesterday, like 18-5.
What about that guy breaking the record or tying the record? Did you see that?
With
the
RBIs?
10
He had
was it
2
9 or
grand
10?
slams.
He had 2 grand slams in 3 innings. We were watching
Yeah.
at the shop. I was like, so he had grand slam in the
Oh!
first,
No, got on the hands.
Got it.
grand slam in the first,
I
grand
thought he
slam in the
Like a hot
third,
stick.
I thought he pulled it more. Go ahead, sorry.
grand slam in the first, grand slam in the third, 2-run homer in the 6th, and then RBI single in the 9th.
I didn't know he had
11.
a third homer.
11 RBIs.
It was 11. I thought it was
He had
10. He had
2 home
11.
runs coming into the series, and he had 3 yesterday.
Hey, but that goes to my point. I don't know where his third home run went.
Yeah, it was all right. They were the exact same home runs.
That's
3
my
right-
point.
3 right
he had
fields.
2 home runs and you went 3 Oppo Taco homers. Come
Yeah,
on.
and it was because they just got in the jet stream, right? The wind up there.
Wait,
Yeah.
so y'all
Ball
are y'all saying that the balls
Where
are
the
even
balls are juiced.
like even
Oh,
more juice? Oh,
great
great play.
Wow.
That's a great play by third baseman.
Wow.
Are you saying the balls are even more juice for the regional?
No,
All
that's-
year.
Or just the same?
Just
Okay,
all
I didn't know
year,
if they put a new ball in
No,
play.
just all year.
Okay.
Just
That'd be
all
awesome.
year.
Though.
No.
That's what they did.
But
I mean,
back
you saw that with Major League Baseball whenever the playoffs started.
Yeah.
Played a lot of baseball in my life, Coach. I don't ever remember seeing
Somebody with 2 home runs hit 3.
not even just 2. Like I don't ever remember seeing somebody who doesn't hit homers and all of a sudden on the same day it's 3
Yeah.
Three
to
opposite
the
field homers.
backside.
Yeah, so the back.
What you mean?
but back to the point, right? Tommy White. Well, it'd be nice to get Tommy White going here. That's a
That ball's
foul ball. Arkansas is fighting for their life, right? Vanderbilt's out, right? Oklahoma State went 0-2 out. Auburn went 0-2 out. Miami
Out.
I think
They
Miami
lost.
lost.
They
They're out.
They lost to Texas.
So
Texas.
it's not just, oh, you're better, you should win. Like no. It's hard
Yeah.
to win these games. Like you're in the postseason, anything can happen. And so I just kind of want to, look, Tennessee went and won as a 2 seed in Clemson. The crazy thing about it is Clemson was 1 strike away
Yes.
from
from
winning.
winning.
Baseball's crazy.
And then they lose
Crazy.
two
And-
games in a
and
row after that.
They said Clemson was 1 strike away from going 2-0, having to beat
Yep,
twice.
yep.
24 hours later, they're out.
Yep. How
Crazy.
And the most wild part was I was watching that game. So when they went into extras in the 10th, Clemson had bases loaded, no outs. No joke. Like I had some money on Clemson to win the game, so I was like, ooh. It was bases loaded, no outs. The score is 5-5, and the sports books had Tennessee plus 800. Now I know one pitch, they win the game, right? Like
Right.
it's over. But I was like, this
take
is not. Yeah, I was like, this is not that far from a double.
He did it again.
Oh my god,
Can we stop swinging at the pitch at your eyeballs?
bro! And it's like in too. It's like
Yeah.
at his face. But yeah, it was plus 800 odds, and then they got out of it and they wound up winning. So I was like, man, I was thinking about just putting $25 down to cover my Clemson bet.
Right.
Would have won $200. But,
Wow.
Yeah.
It's okay. It happens.
That's right.
And for those of you, the last time we did this live stream, I said something about Trey swinging at pitches up in the zone, and people made fun of me because I used to swing at pitches at my eyeballs. I understand that. I am no longer playing baseball.
It's called
anymore,
baseball's
so-
hard.
Yeah, baseball's hard.
I can do this.
I
side
can
of it, too.
relate. Doesn't mean that I don't want him to keep doing it. I can
Right.
relate to it.
Yeah.
I can relate to that. It
That's like
happens.
saying Shaq missed a lot of free throws, but he doesn't talk about people who
Bro, I
miss free
named my-
throws.
Right. Exactly.
I named my podcast Up and In because I sucked at baseball because I was up and in. Missed a lot up and in.
Oh man.
Was
Up
that
and
your
onside.
was this may be just been me also, but I mean obviously different level. But is that the hardest pitch to lay off of, like the high fastball? Whenever you feel like it's right at you.
Back then it was for me. As I got
Well, pitches got better.
progressed in my career, like I was able to figure out how to lay off of it. Now you have to like, I had to set my sights higher in the zone, right? When people started to pitch up high in the zone, I honestly laid off of pitches up in the zone more than I did when they didn't, just because my sights were okay. I'm looking at this fastball up. Anything down, I'm swinging. Anything up, I'm not. And it helped, but
It's intoxicating.
As
When
I,
I was
as I got
younger,
older,
I was
as I got older, anything that I saw near the top of the zone like the first thing, whether I swung or not, the first thing I did was turn around. Hey, is that the top?
Is that the, yeah.
You got any higher? Like, where we at?
Yeah,
I need
right.
to
Give me a
know
gauge, yeah.
right now, like where the top of this thing is. So like that was something I kind of did to kind of fight that. Whereas like younger, I either swung or whatever, or just kind of back away and be like, kind of whatever.
I'm so mad that I wasn't drafted in this era right now because I'm not saying that my career.
But you pitch right to it.
I would pitch right to it, and the reason that I didn't make it to the major leagues my first 2 or 3 years was they were like, you can't command the ball down in the zone. I would never need to nowadays.
Yeah.
No one would ever coach me and say, hey, get your fastball at the bottom of the zone.
no.
I'm not bitter, motherfucker.
I'm not bitter.
And then you had.
I would learn how to pitch at the top of the zone, then just
Well,
throw
you
my
had the
curveball.
tunnel. You
Yeah,
had the
that's
tunnel
what I'm
already
saying.
with the breaking ball.
I probably should have been a reliever and not tried to throw a changeup. I should have just been a fastball. Hey, throw
And then be the
97 at the
closer.
top and then throw the curveball at the bottom.
And then being 6'7" with it as
Yeah.
well too is just almost like.
But they should have just rushed me to the big leagues and been like, "Yo, your fastball plays. Like, figure it out. Either you're gonna figure it out in a year or two,
Right.
or you're not. Yeah,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, you have the
Cut
fastball. Yeah, exactly. I would have liked that. I would have been like, "Yo, here's 2 years. Figure it out," and been like, "Yeah, that sucks." I got
We don't
titty.
know-
I got
this
titty.
is-
But I was just trying to get
But
it
then
down
you'd have
and
never
in.
hit the homer though, backside. I'm not.
Oh, that's why I should have just been a hitter. That's what I took for my career. That was it. 1 for 10. You know. Like, I don't know. I got a better home run per at bat than Judge. You know. That's all I'm saying.
Well, not every 10 swings is a bomb.
I feel like that's good.
Got more big league homers than me. I can tell you that.
That guy Babe Ruth did it once every 10. You know? So I was like,
Put him on the jiggly machine.
Oh my goodness.
that's a Didier thing only.
Backward.
Oh god.
Got him.
This guy walked on 4 pitches.
That ain't it.
No, but two of them
start-
look like strikes. I think the
to start
umpires
the
getting
inning, too?
a little tight.
To start the inning?
Yeah, but 2 of them look like they're strikes. One
Buddy
breaking
at the
ball,
plate
one
squaring the
fastball.
bunt right now too.
I think the
Tommy was
umpire,
literally.
Where they at? In the
Tommy's
lineup?
in the screen right now. Oh, shit.
I was about to
Oh,
be
the
down his throat.
ejecto button right there, huh?
Cuzzo.
What you want to do?
Who is this guy hitting? Are they gonna show him or? It's not the top of the
These are
lineup.
the weakest stirrups of all time.
How do you guys feel about the pants above the knees?
I hate
Hate
them.
it. Hate it.
Stanford's somebody's South Carolina's pit closer last night or yesterday. They were like rolled up above his knees. He just hit him.
Yep, back foot. This is not now. It's not.
I don't dislike it. You just got to do it right. I don't really think.
No,
this is
just
done
wear
right.
the normal pants and pull them up, right?
Just do it normal. It's
No.
like the full.
No,
it's like the roll under.
No, it's I don't know. You it's gotten down to college, but like people that wear pants up, they
Have
tailor.
like capris
Oh,
on.
No, like they tailor pants.
Yeah,
Like you don't know. You
yeah,
no
that's what
longer.
I'm saying, but
No. You no longer have pants that even go like mid thigh. Like they literally tailor them to where they like
football
stop at
pants.
the knee. Yeah. So I guess
There's
these
no
guys are
pulling
getting
them
them
up.
tailored even smaller. Is what I'm saying.
So if I want to wear my pants down and pull them up, I can't.
No, you have 2
You
separate
would,
pairs of pants.
you would look terrible.
So like for me,
There would be so
terrible
much
regardless.
baggage and they're just not. Yeah,
For me,
it's
I
not
wore
clean.
my pants up, and I would get them tailored to where they would go down like right,
Yeah.
literally below my knee.
That's what I said.
then I
That's
would
kind of
go.
like trickled down into college ball now.
Yeah.
Where like when we first got in
pants up.
What made me change?
Yeah.
You want to really know why? I
Yeah.
said this the other day. Because as I progressed through my career, like, I mean, you know me, I'm athletic and I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
run, do whatever, but like,
You can dunk.
I was bigger.
Yeah, you got thicker. Yeah.
And so people thought that I wasn't athletic, and I'm like,
no.
I don't know,
You can
I
see-
am. So
yeah.
I wore my pants up to make
Show your
it I look
calves
more
and-
athletic.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, yeah, whatever.
I like it.
That's the only reason
I like
did
it. No, I like it.
That was it.
I had to follow him up the stairs. His calves were popping. And he made. Then I said one thing, and he was like, "You looking? You looking?"
You saw that?
And Lloyd's like, yes, I was.
yeah.
All right, so is it 9? Is the 9th guy or top of the lineup? This may be the number one. So, no, this is the
This
leadoff.
like a 9-hole hitter.
Oh, nope.
Oh.
Oh wow, that's aggressive.
I was about to say, don't have the
Don't
same
have a
deal with the
Javi Baez
Cubs.
situation.
Yeah. That's the right move, though, because everybody's ahead of you right there.
See, like that right there is where I like small ball. Either give me nobody out with runners on second, or give me nobody out with runners on first and second. I hate the bunt to get him over 2 seconds.
Second.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because now we're still asking the
Yeah,
guys behind him to
exactly.
get hits.
Well, and look,
doesn't really
in
change
this one,
anything.
and
Like
that's
a sack fly doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do
Like,
anything.
And that situation set up perfectly because the 9-hole guy or whoever that guy was is a lefty. Lefty. Hey, I'm just gonna bunt it, get him over. Now you have a lefty-righty matchup.
Yeah.
More advantageous for the offense. I'm not a huge small ball, but that situation I understand it.
Yeah. And honestly, as a lefty, I used to love trying to bunt that ball, especially if someone like Trey would be creeping up right there. Let me try to put it down third. Let me try to get on. Right?
Yeah.
Especially really early in the count. Like
Right,
first
early in
pitch,
the first pitch,
I'm gonna
yeah.
give it. I'm gonna try to get on with this as well.
Right.
As opposed to just giving myself up in that
That was a
situation.
full drag bunt.
That was a great. I mean, that's if you're a lefty, not
That's
if
it.
you aren't expecting it. If you're expecting it, it's different. But if you're a lefty and you can pull the ball and you can take a ball with you,
it's
that's
the better
almost
way
an
to go.
automatic base hit.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to rain bad today?
It was supposed to, but
Scatter
percentages
showers,
have
yeah.
gone away. They've it's Louisiana weather.
Yeah?
You know?
I liked it, though.
He got crossed the plate at some point.
But I like that
I'm
one. I
telling you,
don't know
some
about
umpires,
that.
like,
if he stuck that, I feel
Yeah.
I
like
don't know about that.
this guy's gotten super tight this inning.
I think Travinsky just thought it was such a guaranteed strike that he like stood up.
He didn't.
He didn't stick it. Like if he just stuck that, I think.
That's a strike. Okay. And I don't like how the hesitation of like the
call.
takes him too long to get to call a damn strike.
Your boy yesterday was real big into the holding it. The A&M almost like, yeah.
Come on. Oh,
Give it
wow.
home.
That's great.
Yes,
such
sir.
bad-
Love that. Was that a halfway? They were
I don't.
halfway?
It looked like he
Or
might
did
have
he
been playing
just
like
charge?
I think
halfway.
that was a bad
That had to be bad, like a bad read or something.
Yeah.
It was.
Had
He
to be.
wasn't even close right there.
If that's contact, that's bad.
That's
a
bad
read.
at contact if that was contact because he wasn't close.
No. And the guy didn't get the third.
Yeah, he's not even.
Oh,
he ain't
wow.
even playing halfway.
Whoa, God.
That's woo.
That's a bad base. I mean,
That's,
thank you.
Hey, we'll take
Yeah,
that one,
right?
because that's not. Oh my God.
Well, the guy on
Bro,
second,
he didn't go until the ball was like literally in the dirt
the guy on second did right because he can't.
because he couldn't go.
We just ran out of the inning. Yeah.
Yeah,
He might have ran into attack and still threw him out by 3 steps if he would have gone.
that's a big play right there. I mean, that changes the inning completely.
So it's safe to say the contact play was not on right there.
Or if it was,
If it was, I'm like, hey, bro, look,
he messed it up right
you,
there.
you got to beat it. Oh, that's huge. Just
Oh.
give it to
Oh,
him.
dribbler.
That little extra hot.
Just get it.
Like, oh my God.
Can you just field it?
Yeah.
That's huge right there. First and
can't
second
believe
outs. That's
that.
huge.
I want to hear you
Get
guys
to keep going.
takes on Wyatt Langford. Is he in the discussion for number 1 overall? I know there's scouts that are saying so, but
I think he's sneaking in because I think people feel like, man, if we could get him with a pre-draft deal, they may do it.
Okay.
Under slot. That would be my assumption of the only reason you would actually say, let's pull the trigger. on that.
And just offensively, he's very good.
And he's a very good player.
But he's never played center field.
Right.
And I think that's the one thing that people are like, okay, we don't think he's number 1 overall because he hasn't shown us it. Not saying he can't,
right.
but he hasn't shown it.
hasn't.
Dylan's done for 3 years.
Right.
You know, so I don't know. I mean, he did
made one of the-
390 with.
Yeah.
And he banged last year too.
Yeah. He made one of the worst baseball IQ plays, like where it got under my skin yesterday because like they compare him to they don't compare him, but like they're like, oh, Cruz or him, like like type thing. And
What did
like,
he do? I didn't see
So
it.
Up next on First Take.
huh? It was Florida was 0-0 in the 6th. First, so 9-hole gets on with a walk. Number 1 gets hit by a pitch or something like that. It was like the guy didn't have command,
Yeah.
right? Langford steps up, 3-0 count now. And
So he hasn't thrown any strikes, man.
Hasn't thrown any strikes. First and second, no outs.
And they haven't even been close.
Haven't been close. He swings at it was a yanked fastball that would have been down and in, ball 4. He rolls over to third base. The guy breaks on contact. They throw home. They get him at home. And Langford, I guess he's doing the right thing to try to get to second base, but he didn't pick up how fast it was happening. So he gets in a rundown, but the dumbass the guy on third runs home. So they throw to home and they get 2 outs at home and get a double play, and Langford is on second base.
I did see.
It was a
that's
terrible.
tough.
Luckily, he got bailed out. Next batter.
Okay, I
Caglione
saw the-
gets a hit,
I
and they
actually
scored
saw
a
the
run.
highlight
But it should have
of
been like 3 or 4 runs. Where
Yeah.
in that moment of the game, I'm like, bro, you got to get into a rundown or something, or
Yeah.
get or have some feel. I don't know. And
Yeah.
he swung at ball 4
Right, of course.
in that situation where I was like, I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way. Where I was like, don't ever put this guy.
Yeah,
in
above
the-
Dylan.
yeah, come on.
Right. Like, you should know better than
You
that.
would never see Dylan Cruz swing at that pitch or make that or do that play.
Right.
I think that's the difference with Dylan too. That's
Yeah.
why I always say that. Like he's just
Yeah.
a different player.
Let's get some things going here. Huh?
We need something.
We need to get the leadoff guys. That's a good start. Let's get him on base.
I like Dylan in the
Like a little
leadoff role,
single
too.
to left field right here.
I like that.
Field single.
You just don't want that one. Huh? You don't want neither of those fastballs that he just threw.
That one looked like it could have done some damage with.
Especially a guy likes to go opposite field. Like you sit in there, just shoot it out there. You ain't gotta try to pull it.
I just want a punch to left
Little
field
choke?
right now.
Little
Little
Rizzo.
punch to left field.
He's trying to massage
I'm
that.
dying.
He would literally massage that in there any way he can right now.
4-1, so they're on.
Hey, what's your take on this? Let's just see what you think about this. Lloyd claims
We're going to
that-
break.
Lloyd claims in his mind that Trey is the college version of, drumroll, Anthony Rizzo.
He compared him to Rizzo. The way he, like his offensive
Approach of the plate.
his approach to the play is what he said.
I don't see it. I don't see the comp.
They both choke up with 2 strikes.
They both bat lefty.
Oh, there you go.
Fillet left.
That's a good swing, though.
That's a good swing.
That's the one I wanted, but I just wanted it in the gap.
That's an AR at bat right there. Shoot it the other way.
Yeah, that's
He
exactly.
doesn't have the
4
juice
rows
in it,
deep.
though.
Barrel.
Yeah.
Like to see him get it up. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll talk to him about
Huh?
it.
Yeah.
I'll coach him up.
That was a good swing, though. That was a good
Dude,
swing.
Rizzo?
No.
Yeah, he's a big credit card roulette guy. So watch yourself.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Travinsky. Let's get you another one. I'll give you number 10.
His homers are my favorite thing.
Also,
Yes,
doesn't he have 100 at bats?
that's unbelievable.
He's not even really that close either.
He's
I
beating
don't
your
even think he
average.
has 90 at bats, which is
No.
goofy, the numbers he's putting up.
Oh!
I thought he wanted it.
He did want it.
Dude, how about the home run that he hit yesterday? He just threw the bat, his hands up. I'm like, it's
Hands
all
up,
in the
I'm like,
same
this is
swing.
good.
It's all in the swing. I'm like, how do you know it? Like,
I thought he
the
was
swing
a,
wasn't even finished.
I thought he was a football referee calling the kick, the point after.
Oh, that's a base hit.
Why did he throw that same thing twice?
What a dummy.
I feel like he's
idiot.
I feel like he's up there playing softball too. Like he's just so like nonchalant.
He said it himself. He said, "I feel like I'm playing wiffle ball. I don't want to overthink it."
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Now behind the dish, he's working back there now.
Well, and here's the deal. I think that he's
don't
gonna
give it to
obviously
y'all.
get an opportunity in pro ball,
You gotta balance.
but that's where he's gonna learn. He's gonna
Why do you
learn
think I'm short?
how to catch in pro ball. Like he's gonna have the extra work, and he's gonna have, hey, you're just gonna catch. And if he keeps getting banged up, hey bud, here's the first base mitt. Go learn how to play first base.
It's easy to
Just
play.
try
Because-
to hit the ball really far.
Yeah, because if you get hurt because you're catching too much, go to first. 'Cause
But if you keep hitting it that far, we might just be like, hey, you know what? Give me that glove. Just
Yeah,
bring your
just
bat
do the
tomorrow.
bat thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
Just
we'll
do
figure
the-
this
do the
bat
hitting thing.
Universal DH.
Yeah.
all right, Cade, let's get you a one, huh? Get you a little double. I don't know if he's gonna score from first on a double, but
That's getting down the line. Oh.
there we go.
Oh.
We got something cooking here. Runners on first and second, 2 singles.
Third.
Hell no. You see who's running? You kidding me? Boy.
He just made it to second.
Slid in.
Oh, this is a big game for A&M in Nolan.
I know.
Winner today goes on.
They got crushed.
Did they get crushed last night?
13-5.
It was late in the
How do you
game. They hit a
watch
couple.
that?
They hit a couple big homers late in the game yesterday. Kind of really just spread it. It was a good game. And then one of them brought it to 9-5. And then I think they hit a big grand
We talking
slam
about
after
the
that.
Stanford game?
Yeah.
Because Stanford jumped ahead 2-0 in the first. Then A&M dropped 4 in the first. So it was like 4-2. Then Stanford came back and went up 6-4. And then they never really looked back after that.
Yeah.
So when I
6-4,
turned it off
I saw
after the
about
second.
6-4, and I
What
think it
time?
got to. I think it may have gotten to 6-5, and then it got to 9-5 at one point.
It was 6-5. You're
Yeah,
right.
sure. And then it was 9-5, and then I think they hit a grand slam again after that.
Because I remember checking in on the score and seeing 6-5. I was like, oh, there's a game. Like,
Yeah.
and I just wasn't watching it. I was watching the NBA game.
Yeah.
And then
It's a big moment right here. This is where it happens.
I told you. This
This
is
is
my
where
guy.
the
Let's
three-run
go.
homer
Come on,
happens
baby.
here.
Oh, big 8 magic.
He's not a big solo
Magic
guy.
8 ball.
Yeah. He's not a big solo homer guy. He's a big 3-run homer guy. So, he just needs guys on base.
He's a clutch guy.
Yep.
He is
He's
clutch.
the guy.
Boy, this would go a long way for this game right here.
Go a long way for the number.
Well, I'm not worried about the number. I'm just worried about the runs. Here, let's get the dub.
The Dubski.
What's he thinking in the box?
All right, now I'm thinking I'm just
Lift.
going to try to hit a ball right
Chops.
to center field.
Yeah.
Just a line drive. There we go. Look, he hadn't gotten to a 2-0 count in a minute.
That's right. You did bring that up earlier.
He hadn't
I think
gotten
he's in
into
a
it.
good
He hadn't-
spot. It doesn't seem very jumpy right here
Right.
either. This
I
may,
like it. There's a lot of
It
things.
looks a
growing
lot
that feel
calmer than
good
he
right
has
now.
this
been.
ball may be hit very hard if it's.
If he tries to throw this 2-seamer and he doesn't get it in on the hands,
Coach feels it. He's like, hey,
This
go
could go
talk
a
to
long
him.
way.
Hey,
He's
go
like-
talk
he's
to
a
him.
little chill right now.
hey bud, you got to get this in.
Hey, bud.
Don't miss over the plate.
Did
Who's
that
hitting behind
Canadian?
Gavin? Who's hitting
Hey,
behind
bud.
Gavin right now?
Hey, bud.
Is that a Canadian thing?
Hey.
Oh, A?
Who's hitting behind Jordan?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's. I guarantee.
This mountain visit is brought to you by our friends down at Heineken. You like their Heineken Silvers, their new light beer, 95 calories, 4% alcohol. Lloyd's been drinking it all weekend, tailgating in the rain, at walk-ons, at our friends, our newly acquired friends, Range Rover at Peretti. Had a nice tailgate for all the boys. They invited us. We got there. Lloyd was drinking some Heineken Silvers. I actually saw somebody the other day
No.
in a suite. We were in the suites, hanging out with our friend, Mike Fontenot. Mike Fontenot's father-in-law opens up the ice chest. What does he pour into a cup?
Silvers?
Some Heineken Silver. He's like, yeah, this is great. So shout out to our partners at Heineken
go.
Silver, have been the OG partners.
I
His son
think he said he
the
first
same
heard about it on the show too.
I think so too.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Oh, that's not. It's not a rumor. It's a fact.
It's a fact.
Nice. That's
Fact of life.
And then
Here we go.
Nice.
Oh,
Good.
I went to the game yesterday, and somebody tried to buy me a Heineken Silver. So the next step,
there we
there
go.
you go.
get him into.
Wow.
Alex Box.
Get him into Alex Box.
Making some progress.
God, look at you, rock star
Appreciate
lifestyle.
how
You get people trying to buy you drinks.
Just
as a
might
game.
not
Like,
make
that
it
way.
Well, he
over
was a
there.
guy, so
That happens to me.
Here we go, boys.
I haven't been offered a drink.
16-ounce pounder we had to chug, and I was like, "This is a disaster."
3-1 count. Runners on first and
Video's out
second.
there.
And then he's like, all right, just give it to me.
He's like, I'll take it.
I beat him.
Here we go.
Off.
Oh!
Hit him for the 50th
That's-
time.
that's-
That guy wears.
All right, here we go. Here's a little magic going right here.
Those are the ones I'm mad at, though, because it's 3-1, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, don't
Hit me in the.
Hit me 0-2 if you
Exactly.
want. Or first pitch.
Yeah, exactly. First pitch.
Just
or
don't hit
something.
me
Yeah,
3-1.
0-2 is nice. I'll be.
Yeah. I'm like cheering.
What,
Thank you.
Yeah,
what
you're
makes
like,
you
oh,
mad about
nice.
a 3-1 getting hit 3-1?
What makes me mad? Because I'm trying to hit the ball with a scoreboard.
And you have pain now, and you don't get credit for a walk.
Right.
I really,
That's a lose-lose.
I get the feel. Yeah, you get no credit for the walk, and then I get the feel too when you get hit
bruise.
3-1. You're like, so let me.
Did you mean
were,
to do purpose?
You were so.
Right.
You were so scared to throw this ball
Right.
over the plate that you wanted to be that perfect that this is how bad you were.
Yeah. it
Yeah,
was- it
you
was-
don't need to
you
be.
aired
Actually-
on this side.
Yeah, we not in the same. I don't like that.
Joe
Off
Bear's
you.
following him
Yeah.
up.
Off.
I like this. Great moment.
Oh!
He definitely tried.
He loves that pitch. He loves to swing
Like
at that
up and
pitch.
away,
Yeah, he
kinda?
did. He did it first at bat. Same exact pitch. So did the exact same thing. Which is okay because now a fly ball brings the guy in. Here's the deal. This is the 18th million time we've had the bases loaded. It's time to drive a guy in with the bases loaded.
You don't have to hit a home run. Just
Single.
Get the ball in the air to the
lunch.
house.
Hey, or take
We'll
one.
take that.
See, I'll take that one and be like, hey,
Yep,
let me get
yeah.
there.
Oh, one
RBI.
Swung and missed. You're like, ooh, thank you.
Yeah. I'll take that one too. I just
Peter.
bases loaded one out.
I mean, I'd like to keep swinging, but listen,
Yeah.
if he gonna hit me, I'd rather get hit there than a 2-0 count or a 3-1 count.
That's
They
it.
got
There
the
you go. That's
old
a start.
folks home going on at Alex.
Here's a
Box
stat.
today.
Here's a stat for everybody. Everybody loves the homer. Love the homer. Love the 3-run homer. Love the grand slams. What the RBI single since RBIs became a registered stat, a recorded stat, the RBI single has driven in more runs than the 2-run homer, the 3-run homer, and the grand slams all combined. To the
So that's the volume of base hit RBI singles. Oh my god.
So when you get the
that
bases
is a
loaded-
wild stat.
Yeah, when you get the bases loaded, hit the single, baby.
Well,
Worry about the single.
it's probably skewed a little bit because people move the infield in. So anytime you
It's no
sneak one
skewing.
by,
It's no skewing. A hit's a hit. So if we're
yeah,
talking
no,
about
but if they're
hits,
playing regular depth, it's
That has nothing to do with it.
why is that?
Literally
Why
has
would that
nothing to do
matter?
with
But
it.
why? Tell me why that
your
would
average
matter.
goes up like 500% whenever the.
I'm not
infield's
talking about
moved
the
in.
average. I'm talking about just the RBI single. More than the homer,
The-
Oh,
doubles.
no, with
Yeah.
bases loaded or not with
The
bases
event-
loaded?
no, he's just saying that.
The RBI single
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought with bases
has
loaded. so I-
produced more runs than any kind of homer that there is what he's saying.
the bases
That is a
empty
really
grand
wild
slam.
stat.
Yeah.
I never would have guessed that.
It's crazy. Because you think about how many.
I was just
there's
gonna say
how
the
many more
rare,
singles?
exactly, yeah, and the rarity or scarcity of home runs
Right.
and grand slams and
Right.
stuff too. Wow. Oh, he's ready. Put him in.
Getting
That's not
hot.
the answer though.
Oh!
That's okay.
That's all right. It's
That's
a
okay.
I'll take
run.
it. I'll
better
take
It's
it.
over there.
It's gonna be. It's a run. What a terrible.
Who was running?
He went, didn't he?
Yeah, but like, who was running that guy didn't even make an attempt?
I don't think he. I don't think he judged it very well.
It was Belosa.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
the left fielder,
What are y'all
Played
talking
that-
about? He's got wheels.
he played that terribly.
That's
Didn't get
what I'm
behind it.
talking about.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, why was I wasn't saying about the runner. I'm saying like
Why were you not coming through the
I
ball?
thought it was a
from
burner that he was like, oh, I have no shot at him. Like that's the way he approached it.
That was a very bad way to field that.
He may not have a very good arm.
Maybe, and he didn't want the
He
guy to
may
go to
know,
third.
like, boy, I got no shot.
Yeah,
with
but
this
here's
arm.
the deal: you still come through and you throw it to third base.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you throw it to the cutoff man and just say,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna throw it right to you."
And that way,
You
if it's
don't-
online, maybe you have a shot. He lets it go.
You don't just say, "Oh, I'm done. I'm gonna throw it back to second."
I don't think
A
the
savvy
shortstop was
base
ready
runner,
for that throw.
a
He was
savvy
kinda
base
wore it.
runner would have got off, touched second, came off. Oh, you're gonna lollipop it to second. I'm just gonna go take third.
Right. Yeah.
Who's on
that
second?
would've been badass.
That's a savvy base runner.
Who was on second?
Duga. You probably have to have the little. you have to
We
have
can't
some-
slide. The guy can't slide.
You can slide feet first.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you think we'll see him go back to first base, feet first, for on a pickoff?
No.
I don't think he's just not gonna get off. He's just gonna come.
It's called just don't get off far enough for any of that.
I don't think they're like a baseball player could have that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I've
the
gone
ability
back. I've gone back to feet first, but not on a pickoff. It wasn't like the pitcher didn't pick me off. It
Like
was
you're
just
running
like
back to second, like
I was
on
like,
a
oh
pop up or
shit!
something.
Like I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
have
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
I feel like I've done it before. I just can't. I just can't think
But it
of
wasn't
when
off a pickoff. Like
It would have to be at second base. There's no way it could happen at first.
I think here's a way it could happen at first. I'll give you a way. I will.
Jared,
I'll give you.
You're telling me that somebody can pick up.
I'll give you a way it could happen at first. Let's say it's first and third.
Okay. I need.
Let's
this.
say it's first and third,
You're the trustee.
and you take the secondary, and you kind of like get caught in no man's land.
Okay. I was
And
talking
then-
like straight pick off from the pitcher.
Well, no, from the pitcher. Hell no.
Like I was saying,
I was thinking back pick from the catcher, like maybe he pump
Yes,
fakes you and
okay.
you're like, oh shit,
Yes.
and now you run back by saying
Yeah.
that's probably maybe the only. But
100.
from the if you get listen.
That's
If you
what I
get
thought
pick,
you were- I thought you
if
were
you
fucking
get the
with me.
pick off from the pitcher and you go back feet first, just go ahead and keep walking to the dugout.
Just get up and just keep going.
You know what? You got me. I don't even care anymore.
Not actually. You know what? I'm just gonna take my jersey. I'm not a baseball player anymore.
We had a guy that was All-State that would go back feet first every time. He was terrified to slide head first. He would never do it. And that's just
Is
what
there
he
video
did.
of this? Like I would actually think I would laugh.
He was good at it too. Like it looked ridiculous. It looked ridiculous. But shout out Marcus Matthews.
ain't happening.
It was
That's
unbelievable. No, the first time we
unbelievable.
saw it, we were like
What?
What was the all state at?
running back and right field. Ready for 2,000 yards his sophomore year.
But that ain't got shit to do with his baseball
Tell you what.
ability.
Well, right field does.
Tell you what. Looking at these guys.
That was a
coming
good
in,
laugh. Just picturing you trying to go back on a pick.
When he was trying to defend, he's like, you know, it has.
Well, I
happened.
thought you were talking about from the kid, like
Right,
just any
right,
back
right,
pick,
right.
period. Yeah.
Bro, that was.
No,
my
my
face
God.
hurts a little bit from laughing. Thinking,
I was thinking I was thinking anywhere where you can get off far enough to where
Yeah.
like how would I come back
No, that makes sense.
from the pitcher?
And I
No.
could see it to second base. I think I've seen it to second base too.
Yeah,
Like if a
yeah.
catcher back picks to second or something.
Yeah.
But I was just
But-
imagining like me spinning to first base and seeing a guy sliding.
just
to first
straight
base.
from the pitcher. It's like, what did I just?
I don't think
see?
you could physically do that.
Yeah.
Like
Well, you
I'm-
get thrown out every
yeah, that's what I
time.
mean.
Yeah.
You would get out
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
I feel like if you did it,
Not
you
this
were
guy,
out by
not
a
the
mile.
All-State, not the All-State guy.
Shout out Marcus.
Did he have any stolen bases?
Oh yeah. His dad was the guy that played in the big leagues.
What does that have to do with him stealing bases?
About as much as it does that he ran for 2,000 yards. in
So if he ran for 2,000 yards, he had some stolen bags.
I've seen a lot of people that can run really fast, and that stinks.
That was his only. That was his only bugaboo. He couldn't slide head first. He just didn't do it. I tried to teach
My
him.
only bugaboo.
That was it. And-
Well, they let you
Can we
teach
get a
him.
base hit here?
oh, great slider.
Missed it.
That was,
Oh, that's your boy from yesterday. He's back in the game.
Who?
The guy that gave up all the homers yesterday.
Oh wow, really?
I'll tell you what, these guys they bring it in. None of them walk anybody.
Coach, wait, time out. This guy threw like 4 innings yesterday, and he's back in the
Did he?
game. This is the guy that gave up the 4 homers yesterday,
Is it?
including the last one to Joe Bear.
I didn't know that.
Actually, I think he was out by then.
This is the guy. So all these guys love to throw 88 to 92 with some sink, huh? And some run. I think that's the MO for the righties.
That's a surprising move. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't expecting to see him again.
This guy doesn't seem like, I don't want to be mean, but I don't know if he's got a lot of pro aspirations with the stuff that he's got. So, yeah,
Get up, ball.
get up, ball.
Get up, ball.
Get up, ball.
Gone.
Love
Oh,
that.
off the wall.
Love that. Finally got one with
who
runners in
was
the
that?
scoring position.
Who
was that?
That was,
Man.
Pearson.
Pearson.
Pearson's
He's
been
been-
balling, huh?
Dude, he can run.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something. We had
How
someone.
is that a triple? That's a bad
Hey,
play by the outfield.
let me tell you something. We had someone talk about
Bases
Pearson.
clearing, huh?
Someone asked us Friday
He
night
didn't go with the hands up.
That's 4 runs
why do they keep putting Pearson in the game?
because of those at bats.
because of those at bats.
He has professional at bats.
One of my
I
at
was
bat.
definitely a hater on Pearson in the
Professional.
middle of the year.
Professional.
100%.
Well, I feel like Jay at some point said, "Hey, look, I know he's not having the greatest year. I know he's not doing what he did last year.
Yeah.
But he is going to give me contact, a professional at bat, and he's going to move runners. And I think that's something that's kind of stuck him in the lineup longer than.
And now he's
than
gotten
what you think.
hot.
Yeah.
And he's
Well,
he's
and-
gradually getting his average up to like. I mean,
And
that
him
was
in the
240. He's
nine-hole.
probably 260.
He's
255
got to be
now.
at least 250 right
And
now.
he suits the 9-hole perfectly.
Yep. He can control the bat.
Doesn't strike out.
I'm telling you, DC's about to get real hot in this postseason.
and I think it's probably in part because of Pearson.
I love that. I love that he's getting hot right now.
He's about to,
he
like-
went through his little slump at the right time or whatever.
I wouldn't be shocked if he had a homer here.
I love that.
Homer number 17.
Got one in the fridge.
I love
He
that
needs
call.
4. He has 4 left to get to 20.
Got
I'd
one
like
in
to
the
see him get
fridge.
to that 20
Got one in
mark.
the chamber.
I would love it. Is
Oh,
there
the
one in the
Southern Miss
fridge?
game
Oh,
just
yeah.
started too. That's right. I forgot about that.
That was a good pitch.
Good pitch.
I got a parlay.
So who's
Florida,
Southern Miss playing?
Penn.
So that's the championship. That's the Auburn regional. So Auburn and Troy lost to
No, Troy's
Southern
not.
Miss.
Troy wasn't in that.
Who
one.
was Troy? Oh, Alabama.
Troy was in Alabama. Yeah.
Alabama's. That's right.
No,
Oh, hit him. Nope.
get out of here with that. I was saying.
Albert
I was
Bell.
saying that to that.
Yeah.
Anthony was like,
Fucking
"Wait,
parlay.
I'm 100% sure
I was like,
Troy
I think
was
so.
in Alabama."
Yeah, it was Troy. So Boston College and
That's right.
Alabama.
Alabama did Alabama
don't know if they
win?
I don't remember who was in that regional.
This is. I get a lot of my scores from the gambling sites, and all the gambling sites took off Alabama, so I have no idea what Alabama's been doing this time.
That makes sense.
Because the gambling books have the most up-to-date
Yeah.
stats, like the fastest.
How do you get a triple out of that?
I mean, they miss. He must be able to
I
fly.
mean, he two-hopped the wall in the gap, in the right
there was
center
no one
gap.
there,
yeah, but I just thought the guy was gonna get.
I
there
thought it was
faster.
more of a lollipop. Like it took a long time to get down, so I
Yeah.
think that's kind of where the time.
When they
was.
showed the angle from behind and how far the right fielder had to run,
Yeah.
too, that's
Yeah.
what, like he was at first base when the ball, like the guy didn't even touch the ball yet.
All right, DC, let's get you one, huh?
my guess, they probably played him like big time pull, so he was nowhere near that right center gap.
What do we got here? Breaking ball.
No
Good
sir,
luck.
Good take.
no sir.
You know what's crazy is that
That's
I hate that I hate that that's probably more of a strike in the big leagues, but in college, like the other bad, like that breaking ball that we were just like,
Yeah.
that's not a strike. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
And they were
I feel like in the big leagues more routinely too, that ball's caught just a little better too.
yes,
Good take.
presented a lot better.
All right, Tommy. Get another opportunity. This guy struck you out twice with pitch at your eyes. I'd imagine he's gonna get the 2-seamer up and in. He's gonna get the sliders away, 2-seamers up and in.
I say he's
Tommy.
gonna keep doing this probably
Yeah.
until he gets to 2 strikes, and he's gonna like, hey, I know you're gonna chase up there. You've done it
Yeah.
4
Swing
times
this
already.
one
this
at your
week.
face.
But
Here we go.
the 3-run homer here off the scoreboard would be nice to make it about 7-0.
That's
Really,
that's
I'd
where
like
we
to see
need.
him go the other way with it.
either way.
Doesn't have a single RBI in this regional.
I know.
I know.
Who would have guessed that?
I know.
He really
I don't know
did.
if he's gotten a hit.
I don't think he has.
Oh, he has one hit.
Because he came in at 390 something. He's like
He has
378.
one
right now.
single in the first game, I believe.
really needed that rest.
It's the same guy that started yesterday.
Lord.
Yeah, but was it you? Who was that? Who was I talking to?
Don't
Oh,
be
it's
yourself.
They really don't have anything
It
left.
was that lefty threw one inning. He was 94.
I know.
And he looked good, and they took him out. And they
did.
put the submarine guy in.
Who's
I'm like,
that? For-
the lefty.
Yeah.
He's in the water. I was like, why would you take the guy out?
I was wondering that too.
He looked good. I mean,
He
threw
did.
the submariner, and he gave up all the homers.
Yeah.
He did only have like, that was his first start. I think he had like less than 10
guy's
10
got
innings
his
on the
long-haired
season too.
Vidmeyer.
Maybe he was hurt or something.
Looks like Vidmeyer.
He does.
He did.
I thought the same thing
Literally
when he
the
came in.
face.
Who?
Vidmeyer. Remember the guy that?
Who?
came
You
on
talking about the
show.
coach?
The pitcher for OSU.
Oh,
right
the
now.
one that was in
You
the-
gotta leave the
yeah.
long hair Vidmeyer.
Is he going straight no stride? No. He's-
I don't know. The no strides is one that's been getting him in trouble
Go
lately.
Back feet first. Come on, Dylan.
My guy said, "Don't defend me on my slides."
Don't defend me on my slides. I know I was wrong.
No, I just can't do that mental block.
He said he sent you a text.
That's awesome.
Oh, God.
See, that's the issue. Right
We got to get him to hone that thing
now.
back in a
That's
little
the
bit.
issue because he's
He used
great
to
the other
work-
way. They're coming hard in. He's not taking it. He's chasing it, and he's pulling it. Now you're getting down
He's
the
just
count.
and you're open. He's opening up, and he's not doing his normal.
Oh, yeah.
And look, I've been there.
We've all
been
been
there.
there.
Like,
Oh, we've all been
hard
there.
hard 2-seamers in, and you just can't lay off of them. It's tough. Here comes the breaking ball away.
Ferris day off.
Or is it, yep.
And now we know it's going to go.
Yep, that was a changeup.
Now let's go up the
That was
ladder a
his
little
best
bit.
pitch.
What do we got on Duke and Coastal? I've been watching Coastal. a little bit. I like
Wait,
Coastal.
we said Duke was going to win it, did we not?
Did you see Gio?
What do you do?
Doubled with 2 outs. God scores him to win the game.
Really?
So yeah.
Nice.
Dude, Giacomo's having a good year
Yeah,
there.
yeah. He fits well with them. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
I mean,
does.
kind of would fit well here. Kind of
Well,
a spot
I don't
for
know.
him.
I don't think there's a spot for him, Coach.
Off the bench?
He belongs in the ACC. I feel like hitting wise.
Where is he going to?
Let's say him playing there every day is probably a better move.
Yeah, exactly. For him.
I mean, think about it.
Right field?
Think about it. He's gotten more
Where's
playing
there?
time there than anybody else outside of Dylan Cruz has gotten here. So,
Yeah, no. I'm just glad he's found
He's a good. I like him though. I like him.
Yeah.
He's a
I
great
like
kid.
Giacomo. Yeah.
yeah.
He cried on the show whenever he had.
Did he?
Yeah.
Now he
You
went
know,
down.
Yeah,
Boy, this is.
he's a little out of sorts.
I haven't
right
seen Tommy swing and miss this much. Like all year.
I haven't seen him chase this much.
Yeah.
Like on pitches that aren't even close.
That's
either.
it. Yeah, the chase. You're not reading them.
I mean, he just.
It's all right though. We finally did it. Finally got some.
Play
some
with the
hits
lead.
runners in
Hey,
scoring
and this
position.
is also another thing that makes me feel like this team, if you can get consistent pitching out of them, you saw yesterday. I want to say they only scored off of homers yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at what they got today. They're up 4-0. They haven't hit a homer yet.
Yep.
Like
Don't say anything.
I said,
I was
yeah.
gonna say something.
I'm just saying, yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, when I watch this team,
You know
I
what
was
I'm
literally thinking as the day started, like, hey, man, be hard for me to believe they're gonna hit 5 of them again
No
today.
doubt.
They're gonna have to find a way to manufacture some runs, and here you go.
I need a couple.
Huh?
I need a couple homers for
Cross
the
them.
old
Yeah, but I'm not
prediction.
talking about that. I'm talking about more about. Never mind.
Don't say it.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Trying to deflect.
But it is 4-0, right? So the lead is 4-0. Finally got a base hit with runners in scoring position. Feels like they hadn't done that in a minute. And you're getting them from guys who are not your superstars. Pearson had the bases clearing triple there. Obviously, Dylan got walked with the guy in scoring position. Tommy White's kind of going through a little bit right now, but you're getting the clutch hits from other people, which I think is a huge thing moving forward.
Pearson's been massive.
Yeah.
But when you see Tommy doing what he's doing right now, where it feels like it's somewhat fixable, right? To where you don't have to chase like that. But is he going through the part of, you talk about the part of slumps that you're in. It feels like Dylan wasn't this obvious.
They're different players.
Yeah, they're different
right?
hitters, obviously.
So,
but I'm saying, where
I'll
do you
say this.
think?
I'll say this. Tommy White is going through the version of a slump that I would go through, right? Like
Frustrated and,
Dylan's a better hitter than me, like in the way his approach and the way he goes about it, and like so Dylan's slumps like looked a little. Now Dylan kind of went through and was chasing stuff, or he's swinging and missing at strikes. Actually, is what he was doing. Tommy's doing both. He's taking the strikes, he's chasing the pitches out the zone, and he's not hitting them. So like. That's when I would go into slump. That's what I would look like. So
I also
can
do
relate
feel
to
like the
That's the
guys like
trifecta
Tommy,
stuff.
they come out of slumps
love.
quicker
Yeah. Oh yeah.
because the guys like Tommy come out of slumps quicker because they swing so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys like Dylan, where they're very, very
Whoa.
selective.
Where the hell is that pitch?
Those guys stay in it a little bit longer.
Where the fuck was that? That was exactly what happened last inning.
Yeah.
Like where the hell was that?
That's a strike.
He's got to hold.
That's a bomb. I know. And he's got to kind of bring it up. Like he's got to thumb it a little bit too.
What in his mouth?
I'll talk to him.
Right here.
I heard
Yeah.
they don't. I heard,
Bowl.
Just
yeah.
thumb it. That's it.
I heard they don't catch bullpens during the week.
That's what I heard
Like
too.
actual catchers catch it.
I know. That's
So like
crazy.
that's you don't get. It's hard to get
you,
better at
You
it.
also don't.
Hard to get better
know
at
your
thumbing it.
pitchers.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's tough when you don't practice. You know, you got to get in there. You just got to get
Double jointed, so.
Oh, that's
But for
kind of
real,
nasty.
too.
I think
No, it's advantageous for sure.
for catching.
It lets you
Yeah,
stick it a little
I
better.
did play catcher.
Maybe that's why it's double jointed. You got blown up too many times on your thumbs.
Maybe so.
Maybe so.
Man, think about in pro ball too. How many catchers would just jump in and be like, "Bro, I haven't caught you yet." Like,
Yeah, I
you
need
know
to
what I'm
do
saying?
it. I need to
Or
see it.
they would run down the line and be like, "Hey, let me just catch your flat ground today. You got to catch a flat ground. I just got to see your stuff." Like,
Right.
that's crazy to me that they don't catch their pitchers.
And
So
I
where
don't
who
think
are they
everyone.
throwing? Just, who are they throwing to?
I don't know.
a
I
net.
heard, like,
A net.
nets and things like
But
that.
I think some
it for
I think
TrackMan?
some pitchers can request. Like I think some pitchers like to throw. I think Skeens likes to throw to a catcher
I'll tell you what. There'd never be a day that I wouldn't have. A
But
catcher.
I just don't
every
understand.
single time.
Ever.
If how about this? If all I threw was heaters, maybe. But that's not a thing, right? Like I got to know how to land this, if you will. Land
I don't
this
know who
curveball,
catches
if you
who
will.
does it,
Even me
whatever.
for
But I
a
just know the catchers don't catch a ton.
Yeah.
No,
I want to see
I
how my
agree.
fastball is
I
riding.
agree
and, like,
too.
you
I'm
know
just
what
saying, but maybe that.
Right. That would be the only scenario where it would be okay.
Yeah.
Or if you're like, hey, I need to command my fastball today. I'm going to go down to the pen. And I'm just like, I'm trying to hit this one spot, right?
Exactly.
That's like,
Or I'm working on a new pitch. That might be
Right.
a time when I don't need a catcher. Like,
I would love a double play.
Make a play. No. All right.
instead you got a
That's the
2-run home run.
homer. Okay, so
that a
the
two-run
shutout
homer?
and the no-hitter out.
Oh, it did. That's the same guy that went over his
is that a
wing,
two-run
too.
homer?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
But that's like putting in golf with no hole. Like, don't you kind of feel like you need somebody to throw at?
I do.
Yeah.
Toward? Like, I couldn't
I mean,
imagine
I would,
pitching.
yeah, I'd feel the same way.
I also want to talk and communicate with my catcher and be like, hey, what did you have on that
When's
fastball?
it-
Yeah, what was the shape? Did that look good? Did it run back a little bit?
Changeup just didn't do anything. Right over the middle of the
This is the guy that hit the dead center homer?
Yeah.
He's got more pop than y'all think.
No, I mean this ball is a line drive. This is good. I'm not saying it doesn't pop, but like
I hate
going
give
over the
back.
hitter's eye is a little different.
Give back runs are the freaking worst.
I know, and that was a
Look at that
changeup that
wind.
just stayed right over the middle of the plate.
Yeah,
right
we
there.
talk about the things that we were talking about, getting your guys back in the dugout.
Shutdown
That's
innings.
the biggest thing right there. Yep.
After a big inning, get
Yeah.
it back in, and then score
Quick.
some more.
Yep.
No doubt.
And it just puts all the pressure back on them. Like they're just like, shit,
Sorry,
we gotta
look,
get back on
Rally
the
look,
killer.
nobody on base.
Huh?
Let's
Rally
regroup.
killer. The home
Regroup.
run.
Yep. Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I'd rather give up hits though.
Me too.
Did he walk the first guy though?
Yep.
Hey, he's
Oh,
still
go.
sitting. He's still sitting at 93. What do you want him to throw there? He's still
We
sitting
said-
at 93, and he's still throwing strikes. I'm giving him a chance.
And what we said in the beginning, right? Couple runs in the beginning. We want to be in the game when he's done. It's the fourth inning.
We're up 2 runs.
We're
Hey,
up 2
the
runs.
thing is-
we're in the game. We're winning
He's
the game.
throwing well.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
throwing well.
the thing is too. Even if he was getting smashed and we were losing, the thing is too is you're literally looking at them throw a guy who threw multiple innings against us yesterday. The guy who started the game is in the pen behind him. You don't want to leave this game if you leave with a loss in the same pitching situation as they're in
Right.
for the next game, right? Like, so you want him to be able to go, especially as long as he's got you in the game.
They got somebody in the pin.
Yeah,
Who
I don't
do
know
you
who's
think
it
it
looks
is?
like a lefty.
You can only see some feet.
But I
Bowman.
like too that we're scoring. We hit runners in scoring position, so it makes me feel like we're gonna score 8 or 9 this game. Hopefully, something
and you knew
like that.
you knew
Ooh.
that Oregon State was going to score some runs.
Right.
They're a
Yeah.
good hit. They're a good
Yeah.
offensive team. They've been over the last 30 games. I think their average as a team is 330. So like they're hot. Like they're swinging the shit out of it. And so you knew they were going to score runs. I would love to see a double play ball here. Get out the inning with 2 runs and then get.
That would be huge.
I would love to see.
Oh,
Aki.
I would love to see Riley Cooper go get through 5.
yeah,
That would be
That
huge.
would be awesome. Yes.
That would be huge.
And then bring in the body double.
Well, he's
Maybe,
a little.
do they
it's
struggle
not-
with lefties? I wonder how they hit with lefties.
I don't know. They
No,
struggle,
we talked
but
about this the other day. Remember, like every time you see a good lefty start going,
Yeah,
Bring in
keep
the
it
lefty
going.
out
Yeah,
there.
The lefty's coming out of the pin if we got one
and
available.
If it went well, yeah.
Time. Go talk to him.
Let him get a little warm over there. Still working. That man's working in the bullpen.
And Jay's taking his time.
But
That's what those
it-
pickoffs were for.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get some extra, get him loose a little bit. How many times through the order is this? Is 3 times through the order? Second.
I think you're about to get through.
he's
the third
about to get
time.
back. Yeah, he's about to get back to it. Three innings so far, 2 hits. Yeah,
He's only a junior.
situations like that. Like, think about that. If I got 3 innings, not a ton of pitches, that's 60 pitches right now, only giving up 2 hits, and 2 hits are the base hit and then the homer pretty much right after it. Yeah, I was going into the inning. I wouldn't have a single person up if you've given me 3 innings
Me
of
either.
no hit baseball.
Yeah, I know.
And then after I give up the first hit,
Yeah.
I'm still not getting anyone going.
Right.
Now we hit the homer. I could probably think about it, which that's pretty obvious
Yeah.
he did because as soon as the next hit comes, someone else comes up. Someone else gets up. I mean,
I probably would have had people stretching when he walked the guy and been like, I probably would have had whoever in my mind. I would have been like, yo, just be ready. Just be ready. Just in case anything happens, I'm going to have you start stretching and loosening up. Just get your mind right.
Yeah.
And then he walks the leadoff guy. I'd be like, hey, go down there and just start stretching. And then the homer.
yeah.
Let's get it going. Mm-hmm. Base hit. Really get it going.
Mm-hmm.
Get hot.
Yeah, let's get hot. But like Mikey said too, he rolls over a changeup here. It's a double play, and it's 4-2 with 2 outs.
He hasn't pitched poorly.
That's what I mean. He hasn't
Yeah.
pitched bad. A walk, and I mean, if he didn't walk that guy, solo homer, that doesn't matter.
And the walk was probably
Close.
Like
They were close. Yeah, they were competitive. They weren't. Yeah.
bowl that thing.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Great play.
Jesus, he's so good.
He's so good.
That's why you almost have to have him at first.
That
You
pick,
do. I think you do.
that pick that he had yesterday from when Travinsky fielded it and threw it, and he kept his foot on the bag, like that was unbelievable. There's
and
not
the throw from the Polt in the first game. The stretch where he obviously kind of fantasizes it a little bit.
but
That's
the
a
one
great play right there.
that was a great play, and the one that Travinsky threw to him, like he did everything. I mean, that was unbelievable.
That bounce or no?
Yeah. I wish it didn't, but it did. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, but it gets you back in the rhythm. Huzzah.
You know, it'd be great. A laser liner to their shortstop that he catches, and the guy takes off running.
Who's playing shortstop right now?
I would imagine. Thompson.
You got your bullet.
Roll me over. Oh, he booted it.
I think you saw the guy going. He's gonna
Yeah.
try to get him at second.
Yeah, that's me. Yep. It's all right.
Yep, it's
We got a
okay.
ground ball double play. You got another one?
Yep.
There you go, babe. There you go, that baby.
Nice pitch. Next pitch. Let's go.
Ground ball double
you do.
play right here.
We don't
That's it.
turn many. I'd love one right here. It'd be great.
I think you're right, Michael.
What?
It just peeked at him. Like,
I mean,
he
he's
definitely
out.
had him
I
at
think that
second.
guy's
He
out. at
definitely saw that guy misread it and tried to make that play. Just throw it across.
Oh, he's so done, too.
second. He's out. That guy's out at second. That was a terrible running. They've had bad base running for them, but didn't matter that time. It didn't.
The best thing about JT is that he doesn't give a
One
shit.
out bunts? He was bunting for a hit.
He was
there.
definitely bunting for a hit. I don't know where Tommy was playing, but he was definitely bunting to try to steal
What's
one.
this
in
guy's
there.
numbers look like? Let's see
He was
what it
on
looks like.
deck.
Yeah, that's why he's bun for a
Yeah,
hit.
makes sense.
The guy on deck is this the guy? Oh yeah, the guy on deck's their leadoff guy. Who's
Dernadetti?
their guy.
I was just trying
No,
to
it's a
decide
lefty
what-
on that's
how
the
you
leadoff
pronounce
guy,
it.
right?
Dernetti, that's what I was going with.
Oh my
Why?
God.
Did he hit it?
That can't be real.
He does this a lot.
I think he anticipates guys are going to swing. That's what it looks like. He just like he thought he was going to swing or bunt or something. He just like missed that.
That's, I mean,
I don't get how.
It reminds me of when the reason I was never a catcher in Little League was because I blinked every time they swung. That's what that reminds me of. I'm like, was he about to swing and he just thought he was gonna?
I don't know why. How does he
How
do?
you
He
get
does it a
to
lot.
this level with that?
I know.
And it's literally only on the inside to righties.
Yeah.
That he does that.
It's got to be a vision thing, right? Like something like he can't
It has
see
to be.
on the side.
I mean,
This would be a big
I
strikeout
played
right here.
catcher for a couple of years.
This would be a big strikeout.
He's great at blocking them up, though. It's those. It's just like weird pass balls.
Oh, he hit it. Fuck.
It does feel like he's kind of guessing.
I mean, he's just calling the pitches. How can you guess on the pitch?
No, just to where it's going to. He's almost like projecting where it's going to be.
so somewhat of a lack of focus. Let's just put it like that.
I don't know. What,
I don't know exactly how to
Bro,
explain it.
if he just hits bombs, we're fine. You know. Obviously.
I mean,
Nice.
oh, that's
There you
a
go.
huge strikeout.
Wow.
Great pitch.
That is enormous.
Great pitch. Was that a changeup?
Great pitch.
Yeah.
I think it was nice.
Great
That was
That thing
enormous.
over.
I don't think Coop has a pulse.
Oh, he's great. Yeah, he's gonna go nuts here if he gets out this inning.
Yeah,
Though.
he is.
That was a great pitch. Yeah, that guy is on deck. The lefty is he on deck or is he in the dugout with the bat? Yep.
Oh, good.
Yep. Oh, they're gonna get
Oh,
him.
no.
Really?
No chance.
Take a break.
Yeah, he is.
I mean,
All right.
first thoughts, would you not like to see him in?
I would like to see him finish it, but
Just because of how he's been. Like,
yeah.
I guess it might be a pitch count thing.
I don't think it's a pitch count
Nah.
thing.
No? Okay.
I don't know. I mean, there must be a reason. I
think
don't
it-
know what the numbers look like. Like the advanced numbers, like as far as like maybe I can axe breaking ball plays better to this guy. I don't know.
Either that or he just has a hunch that says, I think he's done.
Yeah.
This is the time.
Right. And that look, a lot of great. The best at that is Dusty Baker. Like Dusty Baker's still old school. He still uses his eyeballs a lot when he like makes changes and shit. Like, you know, I think maybe that's
Little
What he's
toothpick, a
doing.
couple wristbands.
that's it. This commercial break is brought to you by FCO Development.
Oh, our
Your
friends.
Our friends down at FCO Development. Tyler Leday.
I let him down.
You let him down?
And the
Well,
golf.
don't let him down this time. Why don't you go ahead and give him the little read? I know you're not ready for it, but I'll put you on the spot.
That's all right.
We've been doing good with the sponsors. I've been trying to sneak him in there.
Oh, man. Talk about doing good with the sponsors. I mean, I don't want to throw Peretti out there too much because, you know, who knows? They brought us the ticker. But what
Why would
they
you
did at
not?
walk-ons, that's what I'm about to say. They had, we talked about it a
First
little-
class movement over there.
First
We
class.
had going on.
We talked to him a little bit. Might be the super original show in the works. Who knows? Who
Love
knows?
that.
I got a card.
Love that.
I got a card. He goes, hey, make sure I gave you my good card with the cell phone number.
Can we
on
do it out the back of a Range Rover?
They had him out there.
I know they did.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. They had defenders.
They had defenders out there.
What's the? I mean, they're all.
What do you mean? What's
they
the
all
difference?
seem nice.
Completely different car.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, look at my car.
Your car's nice. You didn't treat it very nicely.
It's Mikey's fault.
No,
But
that is not my
if
fault.
EVCO could do bumper work, they would. But since they don't, they're a civil construction company. EVCO Development. It specializes in new multifamily construction, site drainage, site utilities, earthwork, site clearing, house pads, ponds, demo work, and hurricane cleanup. Call Tyler Leday, 337-534-4675. If you didn't hear me, that's 337-534-4675. He is upset about UL not making it to the regional, but now he has hopped on the bandwagon of LSU.
He isn't. They were in the regional, not the super regional.
Yeah, he thinks they should have
that's
won
your
game
boy.
one.
That's a leadoff guy. So what it was is this was the third time.
EVCO
around, too.
Development.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, the Disapiro.
How about Southern Miss down 2-0 to Pennsylvania?
They're throwing their starter on 2 days rest.
Who?
Southern
Pennsylvania?
Miss.
This is
God.
They did it 2 years in a row.
Oh my God.
this is Southern Miss's.
What?
Their coach's
They
last
deserve
ride, right?
They deserve to lose that. Then I'm sorry.
That's a great pitch. A strike. It's a strike. What the hell are you looking at?
They're coach. They're tough. Like they're bad back there.
That is a strike. Not in this juncture of the game. You can't miss it.
Juncture.
Yes.
Check him.
I think that was the play. He doesn't swing lefty breaking ball well, so I'm just gonna throw it all to you.
Aguinaldo's gonna get 6 pitches.
Oh man. Inning should be
This
I'm not saying it,
juncture-
but inning should be
this
over.
Juncture in the game. Fastball.
Elevated heater, huh?
Oh, he penciled it out
Here,
there.
flip it right out to him.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
We got a man there.
Pencil dick.
What does pencil it mean?
What is penciling?
Swinging the old number 2. Victor's got a sleeve on.
That was good. That was nice.
He has an arm sleeve.
He's ready to go.
That's awesome.
I'd imagine
He was
Axe gonna
sleeveless
come
with
back
an
out for at least another inning.
Sleeveless
Yeah, with an
the
arm sleeve. That's awesome. She was cut off with the sleeve.
He's penciling it.
But you're able to get Ackenhouse back out for another one because we didn't panic a little bit too much.
Did not panic.
When he gives up the first runner and then the homer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If not, you get him out there earlier, he may be sitting
Yeah.
at 10, 15 pitches right now, and you're like, ah, man.
Coop did a good job of limiting damage there. Pins up 2-0 on Southern Miss.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was 2-0.
Oh, it just changed from 1 to 2. I thought
Oh, no.
you said 1-0. You said
No,
2-0.
no.
So Coop's what?
Come on.
Final line is what?
Yeah,
I'm a little ahead.
Gives you 3 2/3, 2 runs, 2 hits,
4 strikeouts.
4 punches.
Take it.
Yeah.
In the game when he's out of the game. That's
Absolutely.
what we said.
That's all you needed. Now we're
I said if
winning.
we score 4 or 5 in the beginning, I feel like that would be solid for us to exhale a little bit.
Now it's time. We talked about shutdown innings,
And that's
response
good
innings.
development.
Now it's our turn
Yep.
to respond to it.
This is huge this inning.
I love Pearson being in that 9-hole. I really do.
Yep, me too. I think he's great.
It's a
I like
perfect
his
balance
swings.
because you saw, like, obviously Bear Jones was awesome where he was in the lineup, and you had so much power there, but it gives you just a little bit more balance.
I am looking forward to obviously the rest of this year, but looking to the
Look
next
at that
year,
weather.
I'm looking forward to seeing the freshmen, some of those freshmen, like high-profile freshmen, like really take a jump and get like the real opportunities next year and see how good they really are. Because Jay's been high on them, obviously. So they're all going to get some opportunity to get in the lineup.
Arkansas scored 1 in the first.
Yeah.
TCU's got 2 guys on with no outs in the bottom of the first.
Are they playing?
Arkansas.
TCU's
Arkansas,
hot, man.
Arkansas.
They won the tournament. Like
They won their tournament
How'd you say that?
tournament.
the way it's supposed to be said.
Uh-huh.
Tournament. Should we sound it out?
That word's never left
Here's
Jersey.
your
before.
guy. Here's this guy. This guy's got a great
Keljo?
physique for a pitcher. Like he's 6'4". He looks
He's
like
handsome,
he's like
right?
pretty put together. Huh?
Said he's handsome, right?
Yeah, he's a handsome
So
pitcher.
you were like, he's a good physique. Handsome guy.
Huge back.
What? What? Huh?
Did you see? I mean, trapped up. Oh.
Damn.
Okay.
Didn't
I
even
didn't,
move.
I didn't know if it was a
Penciled
good
it.
move.
Did not move.
He penciled it.
That is the definition of penciling.
I mean, that he did not move.
Wait, I'm so confused as what just happened.
I
That was
thought he
a,
hit that ball way harder.
I thought that was all
I didn't know
over
if
the
that
barrel.
was a good not move. Like if you're an LSU fan.
And the
it was
wind's
like-
blowing out. That was all over the barrel. I'm confused.
At least it looked like it was all.
It looked like it was all
Yeah,
barrel.
yeah.
He
He just got
penciled it.
no juice, I guess.
This guy has plenty of juice.
He's
So
no
let's see what
Rizzo.
happens here.
Oh!
Did he did it again!
player!
Guys, unbelievable, right? He
Show
is
the pimp job. Why
he
didn't we
is
just show him?
All the best balls you want.
absolutely unconscious right now.
He's my favorite player.
This
That
is
is number 10.
unbelievable what you're getting out of him.
You have Pablo Sanchez.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
You know what I've been low key liking is the ESPN. What's it? Squeeze thing or
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
Squeeze play.
yeah.
The announcers
Here
were
you
so
go.
funny yesterday. Here we go. Look at him.
Oh, that was like that
Oh,
was.
that-
He was a little unsure about
He
it.
didn't know if he got high
Yeah.
enough. I don't think.
What do you mean too high?
Boy,
Oh, it was mid.
yeah, I was
It was
mid.
crushed.
Yeah.
Look at this
Oh yeah! Yeah!
So
I'm not going to work
What was the
tomorrow.
announcer saying?
guy. It was really funny. First of all, I don't know who their announcers are, but they're pretty funny. I was watching a good amount of it yesterday, and he was like, "Yeah, he hit the home run yesterday, and he did the thing, and he was like, yeah, you guys didn't know LSU acquired Mike Piazza at the trade deadline."
That's great.
I was like,
With the
the way he
mustache
said
and
it, yeah,
everything.
it was so good.
Oh, it did again.
Go!
Double back attacks! Get out of here!
go!
Grinder! The grinder!
That's back-to-back 2 games in a row.
We love that. We love that.
There's the response.
That is the response.
Look at
Oh, look at him!
Boys are having a good time.
He's my favorite player. I love
Oh
Trubisky.
my god!
That's right.
I think I know what he said.
Keljo ain't the answer.
Maybe Keljo's. Maybe that's why I only threw an inning in.
Yeah.
He's only good for one. Can't see him 2 days in a row.
That's lefty.
Oh, he called it.
And he just put his head down below. So look at him.
Cujo shouldn't have thrown that one over the plate.
Why is the first baseman pointing up?
I hate that.
Why does anybody ever point?
Why is that a thing? Pitchers still do
you,
that. I'm
You really think I'm looking at you to tell me what a ball is?
No way!
No way.
No fucking way. I love it.
You won't. You won't
Oh
do it.
man, that's lovely.
You won't.
It's over.
We love it. Love to see it.
I literally just doze out his head. He goes, maybe that's why they pulled this lefty yesterday.
That ain't
Oh, now he's, I mean,
Now we're seeing the
A
real
little
Killjoy.
rattled right now.
We're seeing the real Killjoy.
the Killjoy. Is that dildo?
What?
Did you not?
What?
Oh, it's a little squeeze ball.
Jesus, dude.
Well, I'm just saying, did you see it?
I mean, I'd imagine that there's not. That's not.
I mean,
the
if I had to guess what's in the dugout,
I didn't hear a no.
it's not. No.
Just
All right, you're due.
Goss.
Back to back to back.
That would
Back
be
to back to
fun.
back. That'd
Boy,
be
wouldn't that be sweet?
unbelievable.
He heard you. He was trying.
He's trying his 2 in a row. I don't love that. He's gonna get a third fastball at the eyes. Just keep going higher. I mean, what do you have the pitch and you're looking into the dugout.
I hate the pitch.
Which I was about to say, what,
I think it looks so bad.
yeah, but like, what's your thought on like?
I don't even know what it is.
'Cause
So
I guess the pitching coaches in pro ball do it too now because they have the ears.
They have the thing. Yeah. So it's in the. I think it's in the hats or
Yeah.
something. It like says it. They can hear it.
So there's no signs given by catchers anymore. So catchers do not call games anymore.
Well, catchers are like. So the catchers in the big leagues like have something on their like shin guard and they like put it. They type it in or touch
Oh,
it.
so the catcher does it on the shin guard.
Yeah, and that way the catcher sends it to the pitcher. So basically, it's a thing on the shin guard or wherever it is on the catcher, and then it's like a robot voice, and it says "fastball away" or whatever, like in the ear of the pitcher. I think.
So it's not like
How do you know
the
that?
pitching coaches are not.
Just
I'm
watching.
probably asking. And, yeah.
Watching.
I have saw an article
I
where
watched
they
it in
said
spring training. a
I have
lot,
seen
too.
an article where they said in Oakland like the pitchers have to turn down the pitch comm because it's so quiet. I'm serious.
That's crazy. And
I
like
Because
literally
they're
read an
scared
article.
they might
about
hear
that.
it.
They're
Yeah, they
scared
might
the
hear it.
visiting team may hear it.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think. Like they're
So there's
so quiet.
it's obviously different than this
Yeah.
one because I actually
But it's
have
probably
it.
like those. Have you guys ever worn those Bose speakers that you can like? You don't have to put anything in your ears. You can just hear. They like play stuff, and only you can hear it. Like I'm playing music in my ears and you can't hear it over there, and it's just like playing like a little sound. I don't know.
Like that?
Siri's picking it up. Yeah.
She's talking to you?
But there's some sort of like, I don't know what the technology is, but it just like puts it into your ear right here, and it's like a really quiet sound where I don't know.
Wow.
So I'm assuming that's the technology that they have or something.
Did you get the Elon Musk?
Wow, that was
injection?
97.
the Neuralink?
Neuralink.
Cujo was throwing hard yesterday too.
Yeah, that was 97 right there.
Would you do that?
I don't think so.
I think I'm so dumb I would. What's the?
I don't know,
What's the risk?
What is the Neuralink supposed to do?
Up there.
I mean, makes you a genius.
I
I
think
don't
it's
think
supposed
that's
to
what
like predict your thoughts and stuff like that.
I don't wanna do that.
Yeah, it's interesting. Honestly, I don't,
Well,
I
then
don't
it
know too
wouldn't
much
work for
about
me.
it, honestly.
And then your brain explodes or something.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
That's fine.
Boys, this is a huge inning. Giving up 2, getting the 2 back.
This is a demoralizing inning for
Yeah, for
Oregon
that,
State
yes,
right
exactly.
here.
That's a gut punch.
We just
right
got
there.
close.
Yep.
Oh no!
It's time for him to
That's
do
the gut
something.
punch.
No doubt. Well, he's gotten his average up to, it was at 250 something.
I'm just saying, it feels like a big pull down the line. We'll double. Feeds him inside
Arkansas
right here.
got out of it.
Oof.
1-0 after the first. I stayed away from that game. I didn't know what was going to happen in that game.
Which one?
Arkansas and
Yeah.
TCU. I stayed away from that one. Coastal and the A&M and Stanford one.
But you're all over Duke.
No, I said I'm off Coastal. I don't know. Coastal looked good, but I like the way Duke's playing.
I just don't want Coastal. I just
Why?
don't like Coastal.
You don't
I
like
know
him?
why. I don't know. I have no reason not to like him.
It's weird because I didn't know too much about them. Then I watched the last couple of games, and I'm like, I'm kind of on them. I don't know. It's weird.
Really?
Like,
haven't
I
watched
like
them
their
play.
team. I like
I
their
haven't
team.
watched
Yeah.
them play. I don't know.
And also, for some reason, they have a lot of Northeast guys. So, like, there's Jersey guys on that
Yeah.
team, and I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Didn't they beat LSU in a regional?
It's
And
super.
They came here in a super.
Is it super?
They won the championship. They won the World Series. 16.
That's why you don't like
16.
them.
16.
No, it has nothing to do with it.
2016. They won the.
They won it all that
World
year?
Series. They won the College World Series in 16.
Taylor Meyer,
Chanticleers.
maybe part of it.
Did he?
He was
Is that
on
where
that
he
team.
Is he the
Uh,
leadoff hitter?
No. Taylor Meyer was playing with me in pro ball when that happened.
Did he ever have a good career in the big leagues?
Taylor? Oh,
Well, I mean, he's
oh,
still
well,
there.
he's still in there.
He's still there?
He still gets an opportunity in the big leagues.
Oh, yeah, he's not bitter at all.
Bro, baseball's interesting.
Okay, stinks as a human being too.
Does he?
Such a bad teammate.
Oh, that's the worst, too.
Top 5 worst teammates. Just
What's
keeps getting
bad about
jobs.
him?
Huh. I mean, selfish, doesn't care about anybody but himself. I mean,
I'm
it's
sorry,
just
that's a strike.
one of his good friends who he came up with him on. He's got called up for the first time in the big leagues, and he was pouting because he didn't get called up, and the other guy called. Like, I can't get on board with that kind of stuff.
That's tough. That's tough. Yeah,
I'll
tough
cut
guy
that.
to root for there.
He got somebody fooled.
That's
Plays
baseball,
every
right?
position on the
I
field.
feel like it's baseball. It's like you're like, how? who
Shoot
do
it,
you-
Shoot it.
Shooter McGavin.
Go to third.
He has
No.
got somebody fooled.
Blows my mind.
What's the guy's name?
Who?
What you talking about?
I'm not telling you.
I mean,
I already said it.
Run
but
it
I'm not
back.
saying it. His numbers in AAA a couple years ago were stupid. It was in
Really?
the PCL, and he was hitting a bunch of homers. He got up that year. He got up again this year.
Early in the year,
unbelievable.
yeah. Yeah, let's
So
go
like
ahead
the
and go
parts
to
of 9 guy, like parts of 9.
Yeah, but I'll take it
seasons,
right
like,
now.
Fuck yeah.
Like, whatever.
I think that's one of my
This
as
jersey doesn't even fit this cat.
I think this is the same dude that came out.
It is.
They
I
just
think
don't
we're-
actually have pictures. They're just
That's
like, we just
crazy.
gotta
These dudes
try
that have
something.
a.
Well, their first and second starter were
already.
yeah, no career ending, like not career,
The-
season ending.
season.
injury.
The last thing they needed to be doing was playing the elimination games because they were so.
Tell you
thin.
what, man.
That's why Jay emptied the tank.
Yeah, well, based off the weather yesterday and how it was all like that, had LSU lost, I mean, anybody would have been in a bad spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're there all day, you got to play another game, then you got to go win 2 today.
Yeah.
Like, that's
That's what-
tough.
Well, you
That's what
started a
Arkansas
game
has to
last
do.
night
Yeah.
after 9:00. That ain't
There's even
never-
more reason why it's crazy that LSU lost last year in the regional to Southern Miss when they were up
Yeah.
in the Southern Miss regional 2
Yep.
games to nothing.
Yep. How weird is it too? Like Southern Miss and Penn are playing at Auburn, and Auburn hasn't even been around for like 2
Yeah.
days. Like that's
Yeah.
so crazy.
That's
Like
crazy.
they're just not even relevant. It's
That's
like
crazy.
a random field. It's got to be weird for those guys that are just like there. They're like, damn.
Yeah, this is our home field now.
Yeah,
Like,
this is our-
what
yeah,
are we doing?
Same
Penn
thing
owns
with
Penn Station.
who just won
Penn's
the
probably pumped. They're like, this
Oral
is way better than
Roberts.
anything.
Yeah.
Oral Roberts just won who's regional because they
They
just
did
did
win
the
it?
same thing.
They
yeah.
won last
Oh
night?
yeah, they won last night.
Who'd they play?
They played DBU.
DBU,
That's
that's
right.
it.
But
That's
who's
it. That's
regional?
it.
What?
Yeah, who's
that was the Oklahoma State regional.
That's right.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
2 days, Oklahoma State. They already packed it
Yeah.
up, bro. They go home.
That's why we couldn't figure it out. 'Cause Oklahoma
So
State is just
Kentucky's
irrelevant.
playing.
It's the guy that started yesterday, no doubt. AJ Lattery.
He wasn't the starter. He was the one that came in last.
No, I'm telling you, I think he started.
No, the lefty started
Who's
yesterday.
Kentucky
against-
playing in the championship
The one that just
game?
threw
Indiana.
started yesterday.
They beat
He
them
threw the first inning.
Who, Indiana did.
Indiana beat
Go look it up.
Kentucky.
So
5-2.
Kentucky's got to beat them twice.
Against LSU, he threw the first
Yeah,
inning.
so they beat them yesterday, 10-11. They crushed.
You want me-
They
you
beat
want me
them
to-
16.
That's
You want me to
what
run
we
it back
matched
to
up
you?
with.
Dollar?
So we play that one.
Do
Five.
you think Kentucky wins or Indiana
100?
wins?
100.
I think Kentucky wins.
I think now that they got to that game,
Should I
Kentucky,
tell
I think
you?
Indiana had to win yesterday.
Promise you.
$1, $2.
And they crushed.
5.
Yeah.
Cornbread?
5.
It reminds me of like they're just like they gotta be
$5.
demoralized or
AJ Lattery started yesterday.
I don't know.
Did you look it up or you just?
No, I just remember. $5 bet. J. Mitch versus LC.
Is Arkansas gonna win this game? I'm gonna be blown away if Arkansas wins that regional.
You think they're gonna lose?
They got so blown out yesterday. I don't know.
That's
Is that a good or bad
That
thing?
made me think that they're gonna win because they scored all the runs yesterday.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You
Yeah.
know
What
what
are
I
the
mean?
chances of them scoring like enough to
Yeah.
win again today?
Right.
Right. To the way that I look at it too is TCU going to take 2 of 3 from Arkansas like in a weekend? You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I know it's not consecutive games and not the normal, but I'm like the better team's going to win that normally.
Right.
You know, like that's why
Right.
I looked at Florida today. I was like Texas Tech is just not going to beat them twice.
Right.
I don't know.
Look at this guy. This guy was. He was all over it.
He was
yesterday.
all
Oh, this is
over
the
it,
guy
yeah.
that was.
Ben McDonald kept calling him Buckethead. Yeah.
That's the same bucket that Ben signed too, I think.
Can we do it? Can we get a different move? Let's get a different.
This
move.
guy 100% thinks he's the reason we're winning. Like,
Oh, yeah.
100%.
We got the double fist pump.
Don't distract yourself
There
from.
you go. There you
Don't
go.
sleep
There
that
you
that's
go.
the same shirt that he wore yesterday too.
Is it?
It,
He hasn't changed. Like he literally maybe
he's maybe slept there.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's just camped
He did the
out
Mike
under-
Hollander.
He was
Slept in
underneath the
he slept in
bleachers.
the umpire's locker room.
who started yesterday?
I didn't look at it. Were you looking at it? I wasn't even looking at it.
I don't have to. I know who started. AJ Lattery.
Okay, if you say so. I just told you the other guy started, but if you say so, I wasn't even looking
Okay,
at
I'll
it.
look it up. Fine. Whatever. You're.
Oh,
was a nice
he was
bend.
on that.
That was
If he
slow.
Hey, he was on.
if he gets a pitch clock violation, we definitely know it's him.
That
He
was
was on
wild. For ball 4,
Uh-huh.
that was crazy.
It almost was bad.
Huh?
Beloso was kind of into the at bat.
Yeah.
You know, he
Yeah.
didn't want to get him out the box.
That would be an interesting strategy going forward if teams are like, you know what, we'll just take the violation.
Did y'all see the
What?
3-2 count? And the guy was like taking a breath out the batter's box, and they caught him for a pitch clock violation. 3-2 bases loaded, bottom of the ninth.
Who?
When?
Who?
Yesterday.
Who?
The
College
hitter.
baseball?
Uh,
I sent it to the
College baseball?
What team was
yeah,
it?
college baseball. Not
Was it?
10.
Was it? Oh, it was like
Indiana
actual like
State?
Division
Was
One.
it Indiana State?
I don't know. Yes, I
I
believe
think it
so.
was.
Because
How
it's
about
one of the
Indiana
teams that I
State
don't
winning?
recognize.
Like, I'm
Well,
like,
they hosted.
yeah, they hosted.
I didn't think they had a chance to win. That's my fault.
I know. That's
My fault. I was by the name and not.
yeah,
actually
it's
on
ignorant.
there.
You're just
My
like,
fault. Yeah.
they're the Indiana State Sycamores. I'm like,
Yeah. Sycamore tree.
The Larry
I
Birds.
think. Like, what else is a sycamore?
I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. Like when I said it on their jersey, I
The
was like,
Larry
is it, like,
Birds.
the trees. Like, what else?
The hit from French Leg.
It's like the Cardinal.
Yeah, the Cardinal.
Not
That's
the
weird.
Cardinals.
Yeah, the Cardinal.
Cardinal.
Stanford Cardinal.
That's a tree too, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't their thing a tree?
Oh,
Yeah,
Their logo.
Right?
went lower with it.
there's like
Yes.
I think less than
That's a
10
slow
mascots that are, or not mascots, but
No S
team
on the
names
end.
that have no S. Yeah,
Yeah, what is it? The Jazz, the Miami Heat.
You talking about college or everything?
college.
I was thinking college.
Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah.
know then. I don't know enough
But
college.
it's something like that where it's the Cardinal.
Right.
You
Who
know,
else?
I don't know.
You only have, you just
My
have,
trivia way.
Wait.
Cr-
Oh, wait.
Crimson-
So who do we
Crimson
have
Tide,
in
Clemson,
college?
I mean,
For what?
The Clemson Tide.
Clemson-
Crimson Tide.
You want to do a
Crimson
little
Tide.
Sporkle?
Crimson Tide is
like,
one.
I guess, but they're the
Yeah.
the Alabama
Crimson Tide.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can't think without talking. You have to
Cardinal?
talk through
The
it.
Cardinal.
The Cardinal. We got 2.
I mean, there's gonna be some obscure names
know.
that have.
Is
no-
it all like major schools or is it like some kind of
I think
mid-major?
I think it's everybody included. What's
I'm
Yale?
not going through this.
I don't know. You know who we need? Micah Gibbs. He knows every every.
Gibbs would definitely.
logo.
He would
knows
know at
every
least 3
mascot.
more of these. Yeah.
Oh,
He knows every mascot too.
Thomas Lamont, Green Wave.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. I
Um,
think there's got to be other.
That got us rekindled.
How many are there?
I don't know.
Oh,
I just think it was like single digits.
Kind of curious. I'm gonna look it up.
Me too. I'm like,
I really hope that our super regional. I don't want to get too out of myself, but if
Yeah.
we win, the super regional is like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
That'd be too much rust for Skeens.
Yeah, it didn't stay right on schedule or anything.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
You're just gonna throw on Thursday.
yeah.
All right, here we go. You ready? You guys want the list?
How many
Oh,
are
you
there?
got it?
Yeah. Give me a guess. How many do you think?
12.
oh yeah, I got it too. Damn, I was thinking one of the other ones.
15.
No.
Less?
Close. Less. You were really close.
13.
11.
11. That's wild. Alabama Crimson Tide.
Okay.
Wait, but knock off the ones we've already knocked
yeah,
off.
I'm gonna say all the ones that we said. Alabama Crimson Tide. We said
Tulane Green Wave.
Tulane Green Wave, and then we
Stanford
said
Cardinal.
Stanford Cardinal. Yep.
3. So we have 8 left.
Yeah.
Are they? Can you go conference?
I'm not great with conferences.
I'll give you.
I didn't have them on
You
there.
might know better.
We didn't know your
I don't
flaws.
know all these conferences.
We should be like, I'm get out.
We'll give you this one. All right, the next one I'm looking at. Let's go Midwest.
You have. Oh, you have. You have. A look.
That's got to be the same one, right?
Yeah, I mean, imagine.
Yeah,
It's the same.
Midwest.
Mid major or
Major.
I'd imagine.
No, it says pretty major college.
There is a mid-major though in. Oh, that's not Midwest. Never mind. Sorry.
You just don't know the. You
don't
don't
even
know
know.
the shape of
I don't
the
even know
United
the-
States.
All right, I'll pass it.
don't know
Military
geography.
school.
There we go.
Now I go military school.
Army's the Knights. They're not the Knight, right?
Yeah, Air Force.
Academy.
It's kind of unfair because it is a plural version of
It
it.
is, but there's no S technically. It's a good one.
Hold on.
Stumper.
Falcons.
No,
That's
That's an S.
that's an S.
I know, but
Well, let's
it's
run through
plural.
the schools. So you got Air
That's what I'm
Force.
trying to do. Air Force Academy is
Army.
We'll
Navy.
come back to him when we'll say it. If y'all
Midshipman.
can't. There you go.
Midshipman.
Navy
There.
midshipman. There you go.
Navy midshipman.
The next one's in the party. I would say party capital of the world state.
Arizona State.
World.
World.
Miami Hurricanes.
That's what I would have guessed too. I'm trying to think where you're going with that one.
There's. I mean,
Las Vegas.
there you go.
Yeah.
A Rebel. No.
No,
UNLV.
no. UNLV. The
No one knows this one.
Running
I'll be honest
Rebs.
with you.
That's
is-
Actually, I don't have
is
that one on
UNLV.
here.
Yeah, you have to, huh?
Am I missing it?
anyway. Bottom of the 5th.
This is great side fodder.
This is good side.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, wow.
yeah. But
Bottom of
there's
the
no
5th.
way, you
Full
know?
count. Gotta get the first guy.
Just
out.
wasn't reading. I was missing the S. That was it.
Yeah,
Ackenhausen looks like he's getting back to form.
he is getting back.
Oh,
to
I
form.
said, I thought it was a foul ball.
That
That
guy was
that-
mad way before that
Yeah.
he made the catch.
I thought it was a foul ball, like out of play foul ball.
He was just making an assumption. What? You got?
Syracuse.
Yep,
That is one.
that is one. Not the one that he was
Syracuse.
talking
Another one I was talking
what
about,
are
but that's
They're
one.
just a big old orange.
about. Orange. Just
Yeah.
the orange.
Orange.
Shout out Barrett Granger.
Yeah, you
Maybe
got
the
Yeah.
orange men for basketball. They used to call them the orange men.
Yeah. Well, true. You said party capital of the world.
Las Vegas.
What was
It's
it?
Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
I mean, it's a college, so it's got to be in the states.
So it's not UNLV.
He said it was
No
Las
one
Vegas.
knows this team. Colin Kaepernick School, I think, actually.
Oh,
Nevada?
Nevada, the Wolfpack.
There you go.
There you go.
Yep.
Shout out the old pitching coach.
Somehow we didn't get this one, and I don't know how we didn't get this one because it's the most renowned football school in America. If you're talking
Yeah.
history,
Yeah. I don't know how we didn't get that one.
I don't know how we didn't get that
Crimson
one.
Tide.
No, we already did that one.
History ever. That's close. I mean, they're obviously pretty up there.
Oh, Texas A&M.
No.
It's the Aggies.
That
Lou
guy.
Holtz.
I was just thinking.
Notre Dame, Irish.
Oh,
Fighting
fuck.
Irish. Yep. All right.
That didn't count.
Another one's a Texas school.
This one's gonna be hard.
You won't
I
get.
would've
You
never
won't get
got
this
that
one.
Corpus Christi.
No.
Johnny Jones.
That's what I'm thinking.
I was gonna say.
I don't know I wouldn't have known their mascot though. If you know, even if you know his school or Johnny.
So it's
Jones'
UTSA.
No.
Oh, there.
No.
Oh, Corpus Christi.
Texas A&M Corpus Christi.
Oh wait,
right?
this isn't Johnny Jones then, because no, yeah,
He's at UTSA or
he's at
Texas
Texas
Southern.
Texas
Southern.
He's at Texas Southern, yeah.
yeah. I knew it was TSU.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Texas
so sorry
Southern.
about that. I threw you guys off.
Pop them
there.
up. Pop them up. What are we doing?
You gotta play. Play being mate. Oh, that's Tommy right
Wait,
there.
what the heck? I'm so
Me
confused.
too. I was like, what is going on?
I was like, man, Jordan looks bigger right now. I'm trying to make this play.
I'm so confused.
How's he running with his arm down like that?
So here's my question: Is that a
Is he hurt?
Is that a F5?
F5
It
or is
is.
that an F?
Yeah, it's F5,
Right? Where
yeah.
you're on line card.
Yep.
Oh, we got another one from the chat.
What we got?
Marshall Thundering Herd.
Nice. Yep.
How many more we have left?
I don't have that one. But
That was
you're
the last
right.
one on
But I don't
my
have it.
list.
Same place
So we
as?
have 1, 2, 3, including the one from Texas that we just gave you the hint. So the one from Texas, and then we have 2 other ones.
Well,
that
you never
haven't
and you
got.
never got the Midwest
So
one.
we haven't
either.
gotten the Texas one yet? No, we
haven't.
didn't.
No,
Irish.
there's another.
Well, that
Midwest
wasn't
one.
the Midwest.
That
one.
wasn't the Midwest.
Was that Big Ten? What's their conference? Big Ten.
Big Ten. I
Big
think so.
Ten.
Pretty sure. We just got a cornerback from there.
D. Brown back in the day, right? That basketball.
Carmelo Anthony.
Syracuse.
No, he's not. That's wrong. Yeah, the other one. But
Michigan State?
we just got a cornerback from there.
And that's not Midwest. That's Northeast. Oh, Tommy!
That's not.
Syracuse is in New York.
No, he's not. He's talking about.
I'm not talking about.
It's
that.
not.
Not Syracuse.
Or am I wrong?
Similar colors though. Really similar colors. to-
Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fighting
Illini.
Illini. Yep. Fighting Illini. So we got one more in the Texas school. So we got ACC. This shares a mascot already that we've said.
ACC.
Yeah. They were in the tournament.
Uh-huh.
Made.
Started off really good this year.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Have one huge alumni in the big leagues right now. Probably in the
Is it
top
UConn?
10.
No, it's
Probably in the
Wisconsin.
top 10 of paid players in the big leagues right now. That's an alumni.
Was he,
of
was
this
he
school.
number 1 overall too? It might have been.
He was really high. He got traded before he ever played anywhere.
Did he really? That's wild.
So he played like the first, and you can't do it. So he played like the first 60 games of his minor league career, seemingly purposeless because he was
NC
playing for a
State.
different. There you go. He was playing
Trey
for a different team.
Wolfpack.
Yeah.
Trey Turner.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did.
Well, you know who actually? But I was actually thinking when you said alumni.
Chris Bryant.
No.
I was talking about meaningless.
Let me tell you.
Rodon. That's what I was thinking. We
Well,
were talking
yeah,
about
there
it
you
first.
go, yeah.
So Owls, Rice Owls.
What about them?
Oh, he said Rodon.
Rodon,
I think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
I think Rodon. So whenever Trey Turner got traded to Tampa technically, right? So what happened was Tampa traded players to, it was a 3-team deal, to San Diego. Traded a pitcher. I want to say they traded a bunch of guys to get. They traded Will Myers
Oh, that's right.
and a couple pitchers for Trey Turner and Tyson Ross.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They go ahead. That's nasty.
That's huge.
Gets out the inning with a
Hey,
strikeout.
huge,
runner,
nice little zero inning.
They flip Trey Turner, who has not played a big game in the big leagues, and Tyson Ross to the Nationals for Steven Souza Jr.
What? Wow.
And maybe someone else, but
Souza. Is he still playing?
No. I think he retired like a year ago. A year or so ago.
Did you see Stroman do the strut?
Yeah, I did. I actually like that. Stroman does a lot, but that was pretty funny.
Looks great in the pinstripes.
I'm on Stroman now. He's shoving now, so.
He's throwing well.
Oh yeah, you can do whatever you want, bro.
He's throwing well.
Ooh, UPenn 4-1.
They're
4-1.
How
4-1.
about Ackenhausen
4-1.
dealing?
And it's top 4 with a run around second and no outs. Arkansas. It
Penn
must
has
be.
a 6% acceptance rate in the United States to go to college
Hey,
there.
if you saw this
Apply.
bullpen right now, would you be sitting there saying, "Nah, man, I just don't know if they can get it done"?
no.
Outside of the last month of the season, would you be saying, "Ah,
They look like they've even honestly from SC tournament till counting the SC tournament, I think they look great. The bullpen. SEC tournament till now,
Yeah.
I think they look great. I think that they've kind of gotten through the whole little.
Yeah.
you know,
I do think that look, don't get me wrong. You lose 3 arms like they lost, like anybody's gonna struggle. But I do think you would have saw a whole lot less struggling if you had been seeing the same Thatcher throw this
Well,
way.
exactly. 'Cause I don't think you're not seeing them as much, right? Like you're not seeing the bullpen throw as many innings through the course of a weekend like you have been, because now you have 3 guys that are getting you 5+ consistently. Here you go. Wake Forest in, Florida in, Tennessee in, Oregon in, Virginia in. Alabama in.
What is SRF? What is that?
Super regional appearances. South Carolina, Indiana State, Oral Roberts, Texas. Conway winner. Where's Conway? Who's that?
That got to be the Indiana State one, huh?
No, they're in.
Oh, they're already in. I don't know where Conway is.
That's got to be Coastal.
I thought that was.
Do they host?
Yeah, they're hosting. I mean, it kind of is. Actually, it's a little bit of ways, like not far. I think.
Yeah, I guess.
I think.
It.
I hope he goes yard.
That is such a slow
That's really slow.
breaking ball.
Yeah, we saw it yesterday when he started.
Did y'all ever figure that out?
No, because Lloyd didn't look it up, like he said he was.
Well, I didn't want to cheat on the trivia because everybody's stumped over here
The last one.
on the Midwest team.
Oh, we got the.
Oh, we already did
Midwest.
it.
We got
Illini, Fighting Illini.
Fighting Illini was the Midwest.
And Notre Dame.
Chicago.
And
Yeah,
Michigan,
Midwest.
Notre Dame.
Goal.
Well, actually, Illinois is not in Chicago.
Hey, the
That is in
wind's
Champaign.
blowing so hard that the flags are blowing upward.
University of Illinois is in Champaign.
Oh God! Oh!
He read that
I mean,
curveball.
there's no way that'd go out with the wind.
Just go get it.
Let's get a cold one. Let's get a cold one.
That was the little lollipop curveball.
Yep. He said,
Right
"Throw
after
me
they
that
showed
one
the
again."
win. Right
Yeah.
after they showed the win. Hey, you know what? Throw that again. See what
He
happens.
said, "Show me that one again."
Told y'all. I said I wouldn't be surprised if you hit about 5 or 6 in the postseason. That's 2.
You think? God, I gotta get a sign. The cruise missile thing's really cucking me.
The boost cruise should have been a better.
I guess you.
That was kind of off the end a little bit.
I guess you.
The
can't
wind helped that
promote
one for sure, but that was gonna be a double regardless.
Yeah.
You think he's getting a little extension right
Ooh.
now? Or no?
A little bit. He's feeling good.
Starting to get back into the middle.
Feeling
it.
it.
What was the? Couldn't you hit like the Tabasco sign back in the day if you hit it through the hula hoop? Didn't somebody get something?
TCU up 2-1
I don't know. Oh wow.
in the second.
I'm not checking this one by the way. It's just a casual Monday beer.
What? No, it's a chug. What are you talking about? You just hit
Yeah.
the homer.
Yeah.
And
Chug
I-
it.
And I haven't.
Chug
I've never
it.
been here in person to see it.
You gotta do
You
it.
kidding me right now?
I'm tired. I've been doing this all weekend. Good
Oh my god, dude.
It's like,
I mean,
thought
Jesus.
I was free. It's Monday.
Last time you got lazy, what happened? You put Dylan in a slump.
You're right.
Wow. So that's now the truth comes out.
Oh, did you just go Appa Taco? No. Maybe? No.
Oof. Just warning track power. It's a slurp.
I mean, that is not. That is, there you go. There you go.
That was a Monday style.
Yeah.
Why? Watch. Just watch him. Just watch him right now. Look at
That's
him.
what you
Little
need.
Luke's ready.
I needed it actually. I was kind of hungover. Too much Red Bull. Too much 5 minutes.
Yeah, too much violence.
Oh man.
Too much Adderall.
Milazzo looks like Skeens' little brother. Like,
It's so funny.
Like they're just like, hey, that's cool. You can bring your brother.
Bro, Malazzo's awesome.
I love Milazzo.
I know, but he's like the best interview I've ever had.
Dude, he's just a great kid though too. Like
He is.
Like 3 or 4 years ago when I was still like he was coming in as a freshman and I was still kind of throwing or something. He caught some of my bullpens and stuff. Or I think it was with Jaden, maybe Jaden Hill. When I was
Yeah,
working
because
with him.
he used to catch Malazzo used to come to the neighborhood during
Yeah,
COVID.
that's right.
He used to catch Will and Gosman's bullpens in Gosman's backyard.
Yes, that's
on
right.
the mound.
That's when he was catching for Jaden.
Yeah.
That's when I met him.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Good chug. That's what I got.
6 out of 10. Okay, I'll take
I'll take that.
There you go. There's a 3.
And
They
there it
love
is.
to try to get
Wyatt in there.
Wyatt in there. I mean, he's really good.
Wyatt?
He's really good.
What show?
Wyatt.
It's a 2-horse race, huh?
Gotta be.
Gotta be.
It's gotta be like a 2. Yeah.
The Ozarks? Wyatt?
Didn't Wyatt die?
I think
Yeah,
so.
he did. Sorry if people.
Spoiler alert, 4 years later.
Spoiler alert! Oops.
We didn't say what show it was, so if they hadn't watched it, they don't know. When's the next season come out at though?
It's over.
It's over?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Bateman's
I don't wanna
dead
hear
too.
it. I don't want to hear it.
All right, do we ever get the last school?
Huh?
The Texas
we have
school?
not. We
What's
have
the
not.
Texas school?
Hold on. Don't hold on.
I know it is.
It has a direction in it,
Actually,
if that makes sense.
there's 2 more I feel like we did not get.
Go for it.
Who?
Yeah, what do you got?
Yeah.
Marshall.
Navy midshipman.
He said it.
Oh, you said
He
Thundering
said
Herd?
Marshall,
You said
yeah.
Marshall already?
Mhm.
Okay.
I had no idea they were a thundering herd.
What about
Navy.
We
uh,
did that one. We
We already
said
did
that.
that
already.
one. We
Got
did that one.
Okay, I'm just working
Yeah,
through it.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
that my
I know it
that
is.
beer now.
North Texas?
Cooking.
There you go.
North Texas.
What's
Mean green.
I didn't
mean-
know
The
that.
mean
Yeah.
green.
I remember. I knew that's why I got Marshall because I knew it was green.
I think we played them at some point in my career here.
Did we?
North
God, I
Texas.
feel like I played him. I feel like I
I
played
don't
him.
know.
No.
Did
I mean,
play
I
him in
maybe not
football?
before me.
He played,
I just
played him in
remember
football?
playing
North Texas was playing like 56-7 in football. I remember
Maybe
that.
that's where
Yeah.
I remember them from.
In football.
I remember them being green though. That's why.
Look at our guy Jamie. Nice shaved bald head, nice and shiny.
Off skiing. Swings looks better then.
Just looks the exact same.
There's a check. I like the pulled up pants there.
No,
to show
I
he's
like,
an
I like
athlete.
him. I like him better with his pants down. Actually,
I missed the mullet. I feel like it's probably my fault.
who's this guy?
Get the work in, guy.
Great head of hair.
My guy's got catching gear on. Now somebody's catching.
Who is that?
Ethan Fry.
That's Fry.
Frey?
What about Brady Neal?
We don't talk about that.
Okay.
I think he's hurt.
Is he?
Yeah, I don't know what
Look
happened.
at Skeens.
We never got like a real injury.
He took the goggles out.
He's the best, dude. I think it's a back deal. I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's
He was
serious.
wearing like the old school Babe Ruth heating pad and
Really?
rub it out. Robert Kraft style.
Boy, I'm hungry. I should have ate something before.
I'm hungry too.
Stomach's
Is that Wes on all the way to the left? Mm-hmm. It's like he was just hanging out.
Shut this one down.
That's what it looked like.
The wind.
Hanging out with the boys.
I was like, wait a second. Look like he's just chilling right now.
He is in the mix. He just wants to hear what the boys are saying.
Get a couple innings in.
Coach, okay, so
Did
tell
you
me
hit
this.
a debate?
Let's just going into a super, right? How much more confident are y'all, especially on the pitching side, starting wise, than y'all were 2 weeks ago? Oh, fell in there.
I'm honestly, all
deserve it.
like truthfully, I'm not any more confident than I was before. But I always knew, like, I was like, if you get this out of these three guys,
But you hadn't
it's
gotten
shut
it
down.
until now.
Yeah, I know, but it's still only a sample of 2 or 3, so it doesn't make me like any more confident. But it's like I feel like if you believed in him before, then you still believe in him right now, and if you
Right.
didn't before, then that's probably when you're like,
You're
oh,
still-
I think I'm confident or I'm not.
Yeah.
That's more where I'm at. I was like a little hesitant. I think I wasn't that confident, and now I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
We got some confidence.
If y'all remember, dude, I had been on the Thatcher from the start.
Me
I was
too.
like, I literally at the start of the year, I was like, he may sneakily. Obviously, we didn't know Skeens was going to do this, but I was like, he may sneakily have the best numbers of the pitchers of the starters.
Right.
So like, I was on that to start the year. So like, I'm not, you know.
Mikey was on Ty, and neither one of y'all were really wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that I had never seen him, so I didn't know what to expect. I knew the stuff what he was supposed to have. And he looked good against Texas,
Mm-hmm.
but he's been so Thatcher.
No, but you've been
Oh, I'm
like
sorry, yeah,
preaching the word of Ty Floyd.
Yeah, I like Ty.
you've been on him all year.
Yeah.
He was on, and I see both perspectives of it. It's unfortunate that it kind of took a second to play out, but it just shows to.
But I think
It goes to show your baseball acumen to know, like, look, there's something there. Just got to get it
Right.
figured out.
Well, and this is what I want to ask Anthony is because you watch Thatcher, you see the stuff, right? And early in the year, he couldn't figure it out, didn't know what to do, couldn't repeat his delivery, he couldn't do anything. Over the last month, like it seems like, oh, this isn't a fluke. This is like, I figured it out.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
what I
Like,
think, too.
like watching him yesterday, and like, because it wasn't perfect start. I mean, almost perfect. Like he struck out 12 and he was dominant, but
Hoover.
give up some runs, and he gave up a homer yesterday, but it was the rebound after those stuff.
Exactly.
I think, and he never got away from. It wasn't walking guys.
Exactly.
And I
That's
think
a-
he figured something out mechanically. I don't know what it was, but he did it.
It looks like a feel thing, like almost
Yeah.
because like when he just didn't have feel, no confidence, right? It was like he was babying it, cutting balls off. That's what I was saying. I went on a couple radio shows and I was like, man, it looks like Hurd just needs to go out there and just say, fuck it, here it is, like almost
Yeah.
like fastball, like,
Intimidator.
Yeah, see if you can hit the 96. Like I'm gonna throw this bender, but now he's got a feel, right? He's being able to command the breaking ball for strikes and use it as an out pitch, but he's got that little cutter slider too. That like
That was what blew my mind yesterday. Is like he was spinning this. All of a sudden, here's
Yep,
this. Now you can't
exactly.
hit either one
That's
of them.
what I mean.
We
That-
talk-
yeah.
we
if you can
talked
do that
about
at
that, too.
college, like
Saying when you could, it's very rare for you to find
exactly
this and this coming from a
Right.
guy, and they're both good.
right.
Very
And I
rare.
still got 95.
Yeah, and then be able to throw 95. Yeah, if you're trying to just
Oh, balls hit well. Hey, but we've
suck.
Okay, can we talk about this?
Sure.
That ball's hit pretty well. The ball yesterday went over the hitter's eye.
Like easily, like off the bat,
Can
you
we
kind of
talk
knew
about
it
that?
was.
Was there wind blowing
the-
out?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
lot,
okay,
but
okay.
still.
So is
like,
it today right now? It's blowing out
Still,
right now.
you know what I mean? Like that's. I don't mean to keep harping on it. That's hard to do.
I feel like you've done it.
I'm not hit the ball over the hitter's eye here. Over the scoreboard, yes. Not over the hitter's eye. But scoreboard's pool side's different. You know what I mean? Like
It's way different.
going dead central, dude. That's hard.
Over everything.
I can't tell you how many big leaguers I've ever seen do that. Going over the hitter's eye outside of spring training when the wind's blowing 50 miles an hour dead center.
That thing left so hard and fast that everybody was up and they were like, oh.
I thought it was gonna go over the-
Everybody sat down and was like, all right,
Well, the way
couple
Dylan,
peanuts, regroup.
the way he ran after it, I'm like, oh, this ball's gonna go over the fence, like maybe like the bottom
Right.
level, and all of a sudden just disappeared over the hitter's eye.
It
I
was
was
just
like,
gone.
oh my god.
No, I think that was just a respect thing
What?
from Cruz to kind of give it a little chase.
Why would you need the respect thing?
Well, because, there's,
I was always the guy. If you're gonna give up a bomb homer, I'm just not gonna move.
but some people think that's like, you help your pitcher out a little bit.
What is it helping him out?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what baseball Twitter
Like
says.
it's like disrespectful.
I mean, I'm
almost
not
to
gonna
sit there and be like, wow,
I'm
that
not
shit
gonna
got
sit
crushed.
like
yeah,
this.
like I'm not even gonna go look at
I'm not
it.
gonna sit like this and just not look at the ball. Like,
But
I'm
if you
gonna
don't
turn
move-
around
Nah, I'm
and
gonna give a
look
little
at
bit
it,
of a
like-
move, like a little something.
Yeah.
A little something.
Because I kind of want to see it too. Like,
But I'm not gonna,
Right.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go chase it to the ball.
No, I wouldn't go to the wall, but you got to give it like a little.
Courtesy.
I just think Dylan thought that ball was not. I mean, he knew it was a homer. I didn't think he thought it was gonna go over the hitter's eye.
I don't think, honestly,
That's a cool view.
That is a cool view.
that's a fake view of
Except you can't
campus.
see anything with that baseball stadium right now. They needed to wait about 10 seconds.
They had to fly that
Get on the
drone a
other
long
side.
time ago. That thing's getting pelted yesterday.
You were in there. Did you stay the whole range alive?
Look at this guy.
Look at my guy.
What is
I was with him.
this? You were at what is this?
Hey,
Oh, I mean,
yeah.
pull your shirt up, please.
That's called I'm retired, baby.
I mean, I'm drunk on a Monday watching LSU, baby.
I'm in the stadium and I'm getting lit right now.
What time is it? Who cares?
It's 5 o'clock
Blue
somewhere.
Cruise.
Oh man.
Yeah, I stayed through the whole rain delay.
How long was that?
3 hours.
Oh my god.
What did you do?
Were you drinking the whole time? I saw you were like getting creative, or right? Was that?
With
Yeah.
the booze cruise?
Yeah, well, that was during the game.
That was, oh, nice.
What did you do? What
It's
did
even
you
better.
do? What did you do during the delay? You stayed in the concourse?
Yeah, talked up the show. Went to the what's it called? The Gold Club.
You saw you
Champions
just
Club.
slid down, talked up the showers.
The Gold Club.
The Gold Club, yeah, the Champions. You went in there?
Yeah.
But you
Marine
did
got you
Just
everything.
the
huh?
Baton Rouge Gold Club.
God.
Maureen got you in there?
No, not Maria.
People buying you drinks. You and you and
Did you just say Marie?
Maureen.
I literally thought he just said my ring got you in there. Like I thought you were talking about your championship ring. I was like, wow.
I would have done it.
You see
That's
me on the
awesome.
elevator?
I would have done it.
Oh, that was incredible.
No, I hang out. Moffitt came out, saw him, Clay, talked to him for a little bit. Then who else swung by?
Lloyd, you're
Dougie
royalty.
T,
You're royalty.
Who?
Doug Thompson.
Oh, Dougie T.
Yeah, came down. So we
Love Dougie.
He's in the
shit.
Champs Club. He's in the
Hey.
suites. People are buying him drinks.
Lloyd's a celebrity.
You're
there.
royalty.
Living,
Oh,
dude,
it blew,
living.
yeah, it blew Skip's mind because
Look
he
at my
hated
guy.
me. And then he was like, "Oh, you're kind of a big deal."
That's what he said to you?
Yeah, he goes, but don't forget, it's Skip Bertman Field.
He told you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. To remind you. He had to remind
God, that's so great.
Yeah,
Maybe one of the better lines I've ever heard right there.
That's awesome. Just remember.
Yeah, as big as you get, don't forget who the field's named after. It's Skip Bertman Field. Yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
Hey, you know
Watch
who Oregon State's
That was the toughest between Paul or Skip. That's the two terrible walls I had to break down. Paul hated me.
Did he really?
Oh my god.
because Lloyd kept trying to interrupt him on his first couple interviews, and every time he come in here, like Lloyd would interject every now and then, and,
Yeah.
and Paul would just
Look at him.
and just keep
"Who is
talking.
this guy?"
He would cut me side eyes. I was like,
Would
oh.
As any teacher would if you kept interrupting.
Oh.
Oh, good God.
He likes that, but is he gonna go foul?
Foul.
No,
Nope,
Coach,
that is
football's
not
as-
going foul, Coach.
Football
That's-
as fair as it
that's
gets.
the-
Okay, well, it's still a ball game.
Let me tell you what, that ball got hit real small. God, dog.
2-run homer, 7-4.
Love the over.
Get him rolling.
What
We
was
can't.
the over?
Lose
I
here.
think it was like 12 or 13.
What'd you say?
Might have been
I
more.
don't want to
honestly.
lose here.
Who's losing what?
It's only the 6th.
I understand that. That was a good swing.
Who do you go to? Oh. Eject him.
5-2 UPenn over Southern
Nobody
Miss
cares
with
about that right now.
Bases loaded, no outs.
I care. Why not?
I care.
Who's next up in the pen?
I don't know.
Guidry.
Yeah.
Can we go to him now?
Bottom 6. I'm trying to think who else
Coleman?
you have.
Yeah,
I
who
guess
we got?
Coleman.
That's what I was gonna say. Coleman.
guess
Stay with the
Coleman.
lefty train.
I mean, the only runs they've got up. Oh, that's right. We got a guy there. The only runs they've gotten were two homers. You know, so like
Had the first guy walk though again. That was the thing. Lead off walk, 2-run homer. Seems to be it.
A recipe for
it's
disaster.
a recipe for 2-run homers.
Yeah. Yeah, they got that thing figured out. Who is that?
Yeah, it's Griffin Herring.
Herring? Yeah. So we
Oh, I
staying
forgot
with
about
the
him.
lefties. Yeah, we're staying with the lefties. I actually don't mind that move.
No, me either.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
like Griffin a
Yeah,
lot.
Me too.
I think he may end up being in the rotation next year.
You think
be
it's
honest with you.
Griffin then Coleman or no Coleman at all?
I think it depends on what Griffin does. Like if At can somehow get out of this inning and then Griffin comes in the 7th and 8th, and maybe Griffin finishes it out.
Would Guidry be available to close it out?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he only threw like 9 pitches yesterday.
That's not mapping.
For
Set
sure.
the table.
For sure. And you got 5
Threw
days
a lot
off.
of breaking balls.
Huh?
Threw almost all breaking balls, I think.
That's like who's the guy from Arkansas? Cops. Everything he threw was a slider. You know, the guy who was their best pitcher 2 years ago. How do you not know this guy? Set the record for everything.
Who is this?
Cops for Arkansas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
He was their closer, and he started a game through 9 innings.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
He was
All
like
he
Lewis
did was-
Coleman, but he had nasty shit. Like,
Yeah, all he did was throw a
Lewis had
slide-
nasty shit
all
too,
he-
but it was
all
like
he did-
power.
yeah,
It was more.
yeah.
But when he threw the fastball too, it was like a 95 sinker, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think he's in the big leagues.
Cops.
Yeah.
Is he?
I think so.
I thought he had Tommy John
Did
this
he?
year.
Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of.
Back the blue.
I don't know. Maybe I thought it was him. Oh my.
Oh no.
God.
Okay, I think it's time. I think he
Yeah, it's about that time. Hey, but this is what I meant earlier.
you can't hit this guy. This guy's not the worst hitter.
This is what I meant earlier too. When you see guys out of the pen that get just overextended for
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
the
right.
reason,
You just get,
this is when you're like, oh, he sucks. When really it's like, hey, if we got him
if he
out of
hit
there.
his- yeah.
If we got him out of there, 25 pitches, you'd be saying he was great.
Yep.
You know?
He did his job. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's
That's it. He just hit his.
All right, we need
Well, it's
to
not-
yeah, we need to maybe lock
Did he
it
foul
back in
that
a
off?
little bit. Hit off his
No,
foot.
okay. Same guy that hit it off his foot earlier?
Yeah, I think so.
Dernetti.
That's what it
do you
is.
think?
Dernetti.
That's my guess.
Dinardini.
That's what you said. I don't know. Dinner.
Dinardini. I think
Dinardini?
I think
you threw an
Dernetti.
extra- You threw an extra D in there.
Yeah, I think Dernetti is
About the extra D.
move.
Dinardini.
Bernardini. I like that. Sounds nice. That's a good ring.
Sounds like, I feel like that's what I heard over the speaker.
Okay, that could be telling.
Mound visit? Over under 5 pitches.
Hey, how do they determine the? Isn't it? It's the NCAA's determination if like both teams win the regional that were in a national seed. So like if Penn wins, it's Penn and Tennessee. So
I
they would
think
probably go to
it's-
Tennessee.
I
Right?
think it goes
it's
to the
based
the
off
higher
of-
RPI, I think, or something.
Or is it? Did you beat a national, like a top 8 national seed? I guess
Okay. And
maybe that
and
depends
they
on.
take the place
Yeah,
of them.
maybe.
Yeah,
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 maybe.
that
So,
makes
like,
sense. Yeah,
Tennessee would host because they beat
yeah,
Clemson.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, it happened with LSU almost last
Right,
year
last
with
year.
Southern Miss.
Right.
They were decided to be the host if they were to win the Southern Miss regional.
LSU
Remember?
was,
Right.
which is crazy because Miami was a national seed though.
That's what I'm saying. So
So
I
I don't
don't
know how
feel
it
like
works.
anybody knows the
I
answer.
bet you. I think it's an NC because so I was listening last night and they were talking about it and they were like, "Can you like the announcers were like, can you imagine a super regional at Penn?" He was like, "I think they should. I think the NCAA should send it there." Like, so he was making it sound like the NCAA decides like, or they have a committee decision of like where
Maybe.
the host is.
Maybe
Because can a 2 seed host a regional too?
they've done that before.
Yeah, that's
Which
wild.
is
to me.
which
I was
is
thinking about
that
that.
is terrible.
That's
I think
terrible.
that's yeah.
they don't
I
do that
think-
anymore. I don't think. They've
Yeah,
done
I
it
think that
before.
kind of changed.
Okay,
They used to
good.
do it off of basically kind of like where would
The
a
best
good
draw.
host site
Yeah, the
be,
best
and I
draw.
think that kind of once this thing kind of became like much more televised, I think
Yeah.
that kind of went out the window.
Because that's some bullshit. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
that's
With you.
some
Can you
bullshit.
imagine being a 1 seed and be like, "Nah, you're on the road."
Was it UConn? Somebody like maybe UConn was a 1 seed and didn't host.
Yeah, and it's
Something
definitely
like that.
happened. And I remember when it was my junior year, they were talking about us being a host as a 2 seed, and I was like, oh, please bless us with that. Yeah.
And so we had to go to UCLA.
Yeah, exactly. And we had to go fucking face 2 Cy Young winners. No big deal.
Get butted to death.
Yeah.
18, Oregon State beat the shit out of us, huh? 14-1 and 12-0 on our regional.
Jesus. What?
But that's when they had Adley Rushman. They were good.
They worked us that bad? It was at our regional?
That's
Super regional?
No. I think
That had to have been.
They had the second baseman too, right? At that time, right? Madrigal.
Madrigal.
Where is he right now?
White Sox.
They traded him.
No, they traded him
It's
like
like 2
beginning
years
of
ago.
last year. I want to say before, maybe even before the season started last year.
I think they traded him. No, I think they traded him the year before when I was in
Maybe.
AAA with him.
Yeah, maybe. Where is he though? Who did he
don't
get
know.
traded to?
What about Yohan Moncada? Is he still?
He's still there.
He's still
I think he's
with
been
the
hurt.
White Sox?
Yeah.
Was this Tony Vitello light?
By the way,
You see who their hitting coach is?
I was going to say Darren Barney. I was going to say that earlier.
Darren Barney.
Really?
He went to school there, so like it
Oh,
never.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
he's the
cool.
hitting coach there.
They
Oregon
have a
State
real-
has some good players.
Their
dude.
alumni list is crazy.
Yeah.
They have some really good players.
Matter of fact, if I think about it correctly, timeline of it, I think that was DJ's exit in Chicago. I think Darden was the guy that came up
Came
kind of
up.
right
Yeah,
after.
yeah, I think
and
so,
DJ
too.
goes to Colorado and
Yeah.
basically makes his career there.
Yeah.
Joey B in the chat. Stephen Kwan, also from Oregon State.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They got
And
Joe Burrow.
Michael
Michael
Conforto.
Conforto.
really?
Wow.
Jacoby Ellsbury, remember him back in the day?
Yeah.
Got a massive
And
contract.
then didn't do shit.
He was nasty before the contract and got the contract. Didn't do shit.
Hey, he had that. He was that
Good
perfect
pitch.
year before the contract.
Oh, he was
Fucking
nasty.
330, 30, and 100. And
The back
never
of
sniff
him,
that again.
bro. The back of him in what was it?
09?
Cleveland through Baltimore and then got the contract, or not Baltimore, Cleveland.
Jacoby Ellsbury?
No, not Ellsbury. I'm talking about Boston.
Oh,
All this time in
yeah,
Boston.
yeah, yeah,
yes. Why was I thinking? I was thinking Grady Sizemore. Just
Grady Sizemore did the same thing though.
Same thing.
He did.
But he just banged himself up.
Yeah,
He like ran the
but
walls. And
yeah,
shit.
Ellsbury was nasty in Boston.
He had the most.
Nasty.
He has to have the most catcher's interferences of all time. Because Jacoby Ellsbury would get a catcher's interference like once a series.
Really?
It was unbelievable. He
And
let
he
the
would, like,
ball
do it
travel
on-
deep, and he would like.
He would do it on
catcher,
purpose?
Yeah, catcher would have to like back off the plate. That was missing.
Oh, yeah.
That's scary.
We're all holding our breath. The conversation has changed a little
Back
bit
off
here.
the-
Yeah.
Okay,
He had to,
we can
they
talk
had to
about
back
nothing
off so they
again.
wouldn't get him. He wouldn't get catcher's interference. It's crazy.
That's wild. That is really wild.
Yeah, you hit him in the catcher's mask, like we saw earlier today.
Yeah, that's it.
That
Catcher's
wind
in-
is whipping.
Catcher's interference in the catcher's mask.
Okay, I wasn't that wrong.
Yeah,
It was a wild
You're about as
sight.
wrong as you could be up there.
I mean, he was about 4
He
feet
checked for a
away.
pop up on the ground.
Coach, when
ball.
catchers get interference, it's because they do this, not
Yeah, their hand sticks out.
like
Uppercut.
no. That would never happen
Unless he was just asking
I
for
was
it.
just wondering.
unless he
why-
literally sat on the plate.
Yeah.
What am
Or
I-
he was like, you know what, I'm getting
Oh.
ready for a I want a
Southern
concussion.
Miss tied it 5-5.
Yeah, I saw that. That's he yelled at me last night, so I wasn't giving you guys updates.
Who? Me?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, never. not a yeller.
TCU's
I'm a lover.
up 2-1, and they got a runner on second with no outs also.
So as of right now, you got Florida and Tennessee, the only SEC teams making it to Super so far. Alabama.
Alabama.
Alabama. Yeah.
Wow, nobody would have
That's
predicted Alabama
crazy.
beginning of the
That's
year.
crazy.
And they're hosting.
You know what's
the
funny
Super Bowl.
is, it's funny now looking back on it. In the beginning of the year, Alabama was one of my teams that I was like betting on a lot, and it was like
Oh, you weren't the only one.
I know. It was funny. I was like,
So somebody else is
man,
making
yeah.
money on them. Okay.
Why are they
Like,
losing
damn.
so much?
Yeah. No, they were winning a lot of like games. Like, they're better than I thought. They weren't getting a lot of love in the sports books, but maybe their coach was giving the wrong information to the wrong people. You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How that happened is unbelievable.
That's crazy. So what was the story? He gave information to like one of the. It's like I don't know.
I don't even know. This.
No,
I
it was a
don't know.
guy, and which is funny. It was in Cleveland, Ohio.
Right.
He like texted him from I guess the dugout.
Yep.
And they had
Or before games.
well, this is how he got caught. It was they have a sports book in the baseball
Right.
field for like the Major League Park, whatever it is. I don't know. They
Whoa.
change all the time.
All right.
Um,
One more pitch, buddy.
and they zoomed in on could zoom in on his phone, and they saw they're like, oh my god, he's texting so and so, and then they saw the amount of money that he put in. Like, nobody's betting on this game, and it was when Skeens was announced.
Yeah.
and they're like, nobody's betting on this game, and he put $200,000 on it. And so
It was that much money?
Yeah,
Plus,
that's the first time.
That'll do it. Yeah,
that's the
that'll
first time
do it.
he had stepped out that much.
In Cincinnati, Ohio, somebody's putting $200,000 on LSU, Alabama,
Baseball.
right when we
Right
find out
as,
that their
yeah.
starters banged and Skeens is through.
Yeah.
Hey, hold up here.
Why did we think that was a good idea? Like, did anybody be like,
How
hey,
much
man,
money was he gonna win? What were the odds?
Couldn't have been that great.
I
think they were going for the
Well,
the
if I
slam
had to
dunk
guess,
more
he
than.
probably did it before the odds changed, right? Hey, the coach was
yeah.
like,
He went.
the coach was
Before
like,
he
hey, we haven't announced
took his
it.
own starter out.
Yes. He's like, hey, we haven't announced it yet, so the line is probably still minus 180 or
Yeah,
something.
get this in now.
Yeah, get it in. I'm
Right
going to
now.
announce it. Let me know when you placed it. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
And then that bet moves the line a lot too, so like that probably like set the red flags
Well,
off
I mean,
where they were
especially
like,
because nobody's betting that.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
nobody's probably they might have had $200,000.
200.
No, did you hear?
$2,000?
So there was a report that came out. So like Ross Dellinger did the reporting or whatever of it. To that point in the season, I can't remember the number. This number sounds really low, but $30 were bet on Alabama.
Oh, it's in that. It
or
was in that.
something.
It was in that sports.
In that sports book.
In
Yeah,
that sports book.
on Alabama.
I was
that
literally
year.
just talking about like
general,
nationwide.
yeah.
Like you might have had $200,000 on the game.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Continental.
There was somebody that made a comment about that. Was like, hey, I think there's like 100,000 that float on college baseball. That's
Yeah.
it in the world. Like, and the fact that this man doubled it in one bet was like,
on one team too.
Yeah.
Did you get to cash the ticket?
I don't know how that works.
No,
In
doubt.
jail?
I
would
was gonna say, I
imagine.
think he might be in jail. Yeah.
I would imagine.
That sucks, man. That sucks.
That's like literally like I try not to even talk about gambling in our group chat because Nolan's there. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm just
Yeah.
like how could you jeopardize so many things? Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like just it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I would love to be the head coach. Like, I know who we're
Right.
gonna start.
But like how bad is greed and money like at that point?
Right.
Where you're just like.
You make how much money?
That's what I'm saying. You have a great
what do you
job.
do?
Yeah, like oh my god.
Bet on
like,
the ponies. You'll be fine.
yeah,
Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, do a different sport. Like God bless. Like I don't know. Like
Well, I did hear this. I'm just throwing this out.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
There's no like it's not confirmed.
Right.
But I did hear a very, very, very large pool. Remember, Alabama's really good in basketball right now too, right? Very large pool of all of their NIL money is all going to football and basketball. So like they're getting nothing
for baseball. Yeah.
for baseball.
I heard that too.
So I did hear that he was trying to pay players out of
It's
this.
not a bad
Okay.
way to
Okay, at least
I
there's a-
did. So I did hear that. I'm
At
like, if
least
that's
there's
the
a
if that's
that
the
would be
case,
my idea.
man, that ain't the.
Let me use this information to
Obviously, you
leverage
can't do this, but like, oh
But
man,
still, yeah, you're like, all right, at least your heart was in the right place.
he wasn't
brother.
going to five-star
Right.
dinners every night.
Exactly. All right.
Maybe
At
it
least
was
you
though.
could-
Maybe
maybe,
it was.
In
Yeah,
Ohio,
I hope part of
Here,
it.
you know?
Maybe it was so.
in Hunter Hall.
Oh, let's go.
Did I
You
call
did
it?
it.
I called
Back on the wagon.
Called it.
did it.
I
Good
said he
call.
was hitting the
Look
home
at-
run.
look at him.
Boy, that's a
Smiling.
sprint.
He's like, thank
That's a
God.
sprint.
He's like, I don't want to take the picture. Come on, like
He
he's
hit
like, I
that
hadn't done
ball.
this pose in a
He
minute.
hit that ball on the tracks, and he's
Look,
sprinting,
we
baby.
gotta go low five. From the
That's
shoulder.
it. Can't go above. He's like, I'd put too much effort into this. swing.
Look, response again. Crazy.
Ow, ow.
We only celebrate with one arm, baby.
Yeah,
They've done that all year.
I love
Every
that.
time they give up runs, they usually score something. They've done it all year.
They kind of adopted y'all celebration from 2009.
The Mikie Mahtook run through everybody.
Yeah.
Love it.
Lloyd, look at the
Break it
finish
up.
on the swing.
Ow.
I like the finish.
I know, but Lloyd's like, he cuts the swing off. I'm like, no, he's been
always
doing it
fun.
the
Like,
whole
yeah,
time.
You're right. You're right. Y'all are usually right.
I really wish they would. Actually, I don't want them to do it because I love the handoff. The handoff was the best.
Oh, Belosa did it yesterday.
He did the
He
handoff?
did do it, yeah.
Did they bring it
I did
back?
see. Yeah.
Shit,
I'm telling you, I
that
think
was
they've
great.
been watching some. They must have some highlights or
You
something.
know who started doing it after us, but
Failed.
we did it first? No, he didn't fail. It was Stanton.
He did for a long time.
John
He
Carlos
got
started doing it after
hit in
we
the
did
mouth.
it. I don't know. When does Stanton get to the big leagues? After 09, right?
2012.
I actually looked this up, or I saw it on the back of a card. That's what it was. He made it to the big leagues super quick. He was like 20 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, when was that? 9, 10?
I think 08, 09, something
So
like that.
maybe it was the
Yeah.
same. Maybe that was probably. I think
Don't
second
touch
after
me.
us. We didn't come
But I didn't
through.
realize he was that young when he made it up to the big leagues.
Me either. That when he made it to the big leagues, his name was Mike.
Let me look
Yes.
up when Mike Stanton got
That's-
to the big leagues. That's literally
That's
just
why I
about
was
to
reading
say.
the back of the card because I showed Jonah. I was like, "Do you know Giancarlo Stanton's name was Mike at one point?" And then I like read the back of it, and I was like, "Damn, I didn't know he went to the big leagues at 20."
Crazy. Hey, Alabama's a crush. He's swinging the bat really well.
Joe Bear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 3
Joe
hits
Bear,
today.
Pearson, and if Dugas gets hot,
Yeah, that's
Watch out.
dangerous. And if Cruz is getting hot at the right time,
Cruz is
Travinsky,
officially
Pimp,
I think
Man,
Cruz
right
out
away.
of his slump.
huh?
Tommy
Cruz
is in
out
the
of the.
slump.
Cruz is about to go back up and get to about 440 for the year and break the average.
What is the average record?
431 for Rafe. Oh no, for him, he's probably right around 430.
That-
Cruz is.
I think it was 427.
I think it's 427 for the homer.
Yeah. So 420.
2010.
How much is that? Move the
2010. So yep, we started doing the handoff before.
Wait, he
him.
made it up in 2010?
I was looking. I was like, man, I
no.
don't remember him being in the big leagues when I was in
needle.
college.
Sidewinder.
Yeah,
2010.
2010.
I'm gonna have to do another bridge cruise.
Good.
Good.
Nice.
By the
job.
way, that's
I'm
9
hungry.
homers total.
For what? The regional?
No, is that 9 or 10?
For the regional?
Yeah, he predicted 10 homers. It all happened in 2 games, but we thought it was gonna be for the whole regional.
Yeah, we're like, bro, that's kind of aggressive for 3 games. If they go, he's like, yeah, no, 10. I'm like, all right.
They got 10 in 2 games. Last 2.
They know what I'm talking about over here. Occasionally.
Huh.
You know? Got the year of the coach. Got the year of the former coach. Got the year of the former coach.
Especially when you call
Arkansas
these
got
catchers
out of it
interference
2-1.
too.
That was, I mean, if you're a catcher and you're looking up when it's going down, I feel like he might need to get checked out. That he might have been interfered with.
All these commercials that have food. are
I know
making me
that
really
looks so
hungry.
good.
So
I really would
hungry
love
right
a
I couldn't
dozed
be less
hamburger.
hungry.
Have you ever had it?
Unless it's
now.
Dozy
I've heard-
plays.
yeah, I heard
So
it's great.
you need to go for lunch. We all need to go for lunch, and you just need to like, dude, it is.
Just crush it.
You need to
It-
experience
that's what-
the burger.
You know what it is, right?
It's like the left, isn't
It's
it? Like
all
the
the
steak?
the
Yeah.
shavings from the steak when
That's
they
what I
cut
heard.
them and they just ground up. It's fire.
Yeah,
They only do it for
I wanna
lunch.
Try it. Really?
do it
Only for lunch?
Only for lunch.
All right. What time does lunch end?
It just
Probably
I think it's over now.
ended it too. When's the lunch?
You know who has great food? Mid-City Beer Garden.
I've never been there.
It's really good food. I was we're not allowed to say that. Sorry. It's terrible.
No free ads. No
The only
free
place on
ads.
government is Doe's. It's the
Yeah,
only,
yeah.
It's the only
Only one.
Everybody
Only
else
restaurant
is
on
only-
government.
everybody else
Nothing
is
else is
shuttered.
open on government.
I think I saw that when I was driving today out there. Yeah,
Oh,
Doe's
it's
was
crazy.
the only one that was
It
open.
shut everything down. That's how
It's
good
good.
it is.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Why even compete?
Yeah.
That's what everyone else did.
I don't think I've been in Doe's once. Yeah.
Like all
Good ambiance.
My life.
well,
I never. So I'm gonna show my colors. I'm not from Baton Rouge. I didn't grow up in Louisiana. I never ventured out to Government Street area, like mid city,
Fair.
until 3 years ago.
Well,
4 years ago.
until
No,
you
no,
got
with Tommy. When,
In Fleur de Lis pizza. Whenever Micah gives a good Fleur de Lis pizza, bring it to y'all's house. Probably. Oh, you never went.
I
Probably.
never went. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm being dead serious. I never went to mid city until 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Well,
And
it's-
when I
yeah.
was working with Tommy Talley and stuff,
Yeah.
and I would be on this side, and I was like, I didn't know this existed.
They have a lot of good restaurants. down
Guarantee
there.
every now and then, I
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
go there, but
that Fleur de Lis gone.
Yep.
Those
I
put them out
heard
of business.
that was like one of the best ones, right?
Yeah, it's just
They were kind of rude. It was cash only. They would kind of be a dick to you.
It was just very sketchy.
Really?
I liked it.
Didn't treat you like those.
No,
That I like more.
I like that they call their place the Eat Place.
those eat place.
Doe's Eat Place.
That's it.
I love
This
that.
guy. You gonna get him on the show?
Yeah, what's going on? Why is I
What
think
was
you guys
that?
need to get this guy on the show.
Well, I mean, it tells me a lot that he's by himself.
That's yeah.
Where are your friends?
I mean, who would you want to sit with him?
Look at that flop.
Even if you were friends with him.
If I had a bucket hat too, I would.
If Jared was like, "Yo, I got this bucket head that I'm gonna go,"
I would be next to him with a bucket hat on too, probably.
Yeah, like we gotta get a squad.
I mean, we look as we're talking the same group of people that went to a Tulane Green Wave game dressed in WWE wrestling outfits.
It's true.
And Top
At least
Golf.
we were.
All together.
Harlem Heat, baby.
There was a reason.
Yeah, you're right.
This guy just loves the Tigers,
You're
which I
right.
respect.
I know.
I respect, and we need those
That's
guys.
his reason.
And we need it,
No,
and we love it.
this motherfucker right here.
That's tough,
It's not
guys.
a strike, homie.
Let's get him up a little bit. Hum now.
You haven't called that a strike all day.
5 beers?
I'd like to see him go down to that one again. Just really get down there and go.
Say
Get
that
down there.
again?
Get down there and scoop him.
Get down there. To that same pitch again. Get in the legs a little bit. Drive this shit right back up to right through his face.
Oh, he missed. He left it up too. Shoot it.
Just
through
shoot
there.
it out
Shoot
there.
it!
Love that. It's like,
That's
honestly,
the second time doing it today.
to be honest with you, a guy like this, like that's exactly what I try to do. I try to let that thing
I
just-
hated Sidewinders.
Me too. Me too.
How funny! Lewis Coleman was a submariner. Did you know that? And my freshman
First
year,
of all, you
Oh
see
no
it,
no,
and
he
then
was
here.
he was stopped
And then he
Yeah.
found
with velo.
I should say when I came to LSU,
Yeah.
when I showed up on campus, I didn't know I never seen him pitch before or anything, and then he was paired up as my throwing partner. I had to throw with him every day. And I'm like, I had to catch his flat grounds. I'm like, this is so weird just playing catch.
Why are you making me do this?
Yeah. And then Rooney would go over because he was working, like it was new, so they would just work on shit. And I'm like, what, can we get a catcher here?
And
like,
then you
I'm
started
like,
figuring this thing out, and like, that's even...
yeah, I'm like,
Too damn tall for this.
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on? I was a freshman too, so I'm like, oh,
I have to do
I just
it.
gotta wear this. Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, this sucks.
Oh, the 5-star.
Coleman, whenever he would come in the
didn't
offseason,
expect
oh, look at him. He's
Look
a
at Pearson swinging
Hey,
the
listen.
stick.
Let me tell you, there was nothing more impressive than Lewis. And Lewis, I absolutely love Lewis. This is my guy.
not warming up.
And when he was over the top,
Oh.
he just found barrels. Like,
It
it
was
was
just-
the weirdest thing ever. Like, he still threw hard.
Yeah.
He still could throw strikes. He just found barrels. Then he tried this, and it still wasn't working. And all of a sudden, he started stepping in the dugout and
429.
became a dude.
You want to
Like,
go get...
how does that
It's
even happen?
crazy,
I was like, all right,
man.
this didn't work. This didn't work. Let's try the
That's
in
right
between
in the
and like,
middle.
you know
And
what?
then
Let's
you
quasi
step
do
over there.
Yeah, yeah. Do like you're gonna do the sidearm thing, but
there
just like
beer in
throw
the
it kind of
fridge?
over your top.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, we got it.
It's crazy.
Is
bro.
there a beer in the fridge?
Yeah, there's one more. This is his guy
if he
right here.
throws that-
No.
Warming up with Coleman was the worst.
Umpires love doing that.
He would
They-
take 10 throws and he'd be 300 feet
Yeah,
away
exactly.
from him. Like,
Oh,
hey,
it was
dude,
terrible.
I can't reach you.
Oh, he
My
was.
arm's
Yeah,
not
he
ready.
was there as
He
soon
was
as
the
he
worst throwing
started.
partner.
Oh, you
ever,
think
yeah.
he's out this up or not?
Oh, yeah.
7 of 12, 2 home runs.
I think he's got a
Ribbies.
10-game hitting streak going too.
He's got an on-base streak, I've heard. That was the one.
That's so crazy to me.
Is there going to be enough games to reach the record of on base? I don't know what his streak is. The record's 70.
beat-
The record's 70 in a row.
Yeah.
You know who has
Who
it?
did that?
Respectfully, the on base one in college is not.
I ended my career 70 straight games.
I was about to say
So you
that.
could have kept going. It was damn,
all
it's
56,
infinity.
my last, the last 14, my
I was about to say the on base one.
yeah.
Respectfully, doesn't really blow my mind because I think somebody else
right,
on the team
right,
had like
right,
50
doesn't.
something. In college, is
Oh, no. Did we
somewhat.
run out of internet?
No, I think we're
Policy?
on Cagenomics.
The college
you
one,
know,
for whatever reason,
cheat.
doesn't really blow my because like in college you
not
can see
cheap.
guys getting walked a lot.
So you're on
Especially
you go to
Joe. Like, that's
ESPN.
what-
And you don't play every day too, so it's
True.
you know what I mean.
And
Like
you're
if,
not,
when you
like,
going
consistent,
through
yes.
it and you don't get a walk every day,
Exactly.
but you may get a walk 3 times a week.
No,
you
no,
know?
no.
No, that's a good point too.
ESPN.com.
Yeah, the not every day thing, like an
Go to
everyday
the top
thing,
right.
which are like, yeah, I've been on base 80 days in a row.
Yeah.
with 2 off days.
If you
Yeah.
listen, if you're playing every day, like in a real like a professional season where you play every day,
Yeah,
30 days in a row is impressive.
that's crazy.
30 days in a row
Oh,
is
they moved
impressive.
to
It really
ESPN
is.
too.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Drank a lot of water this morning, sorry guys. Didn't know it was coming on the show.
It's okay.
Open
Me
invite.
too.
This has been on ESPN2 since it started, hasn't it?
No, no,
No.
no.
Oh, I was
no,
about to
no,
say,
no,
damn it, we forgot.
They moved it there.
2-2 pitch. I'm ready to drink.
No.
He's gonna
Oh.
walk him. I would walk him to get to Tommy too.
This is a guy.
they get
this is a
Tommy
guy
out
that
the
maybe-
swamp.
I don't know. This might be the guy that gets Tommy right back, right? Because he ain't gonna miss up. He can't hit that pitch.
He could get in, but
All he can do is
missed.
throw the slider that just kind of keeps sweeping away from him. The sweeper.
The sweeper. The custodian.
What are we gonna do?
Act a fool.
Nope. That's that.
I thought. This
Oh,
guy
good
was-
frame job
Nope.
though.
He tried to.
Do you think he takes too many pitches?
No.
He's a good hitter.
Yeah, he does. He does what he needs to do. He can't swing at everything.
We can't listen. A lot of people. I'm not saying this year. Like a lot of people, like early in Trout's career too, they used to be like, "Oh man, but you know, he could really. We need to
Expand the
get him
zone.
to get him to improve that. It was a little different, but get him to improve that strike zone where he strikes out less." I'm like, bro, the guy's got like double the amount of hits and games played. He's got 40. What do you think he's gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
what more can he do for you
Right.
right now? Like, that's not. I'm not saying there's nothing he could work on, but that's not one where you go into the season and be like, man, if I could just strike out a little bit.
Right.
less." I'm like, no.
Right.
Sleeve pulled up.
And you can't expect him to swing at every strike.
No.
Not every strike is a pitch you want to hit anyway.
Take that.
This is gonna be put the game out of reach, right here.
That's what we're hoping for.
Brandon Larson had 118 RBIs. He also had 40 home runs.
Don't let Cressy sneak up. Don't let Cressy
Uh-huh.
sleep on. Yeah.
No. Todd's got 102.
That's so
Crazy.
100 RBIs in
The
college.
craziest thing to me is Todd Walker.
Oh, get through there. Get
there
through
we
there.
go.
Punch it through.
Need
Told
to
you
see that.
this was the
Talking
guy.
about.
Needed
This
to
was
see
the
that.
guy to get him back right. Can't miss up here, coach.
Baby
And he
Tommy.
went the other way.
Look at him. He's,
That's
he's
it.
hyped.
He switched from the pink sleeve to the
Boys,
white sleeve.
that could be it. This could be the inning that.
Coach, if I tell you,
The coffin inning right here.
Yep.
come on.
Come on.
Would like that. I would like that.
I like that. Then we don't have to stay for the whole night.
Oh,
I like that.
there's no run rule.
I know that. But I
Oh,
mean,
you were saying. Oh,
you get up to a point to where it's
Exactly.
like, okay, I feel comfortable enough.
there you
Look
go.
at-
Look, he needed
That's like an
that.
extended.
He needed that,
like, he was,
yeah.
That's a good stretch right there.
That was.
You just got
Their
tanked.
flex is
Look at
good, yeah.
look at Fran and Lucy.
Oh, Fran and Lucy.
MVPs.
I still get text messages on birthdays.
Arkansas took the lead 4-2.
There we
Oh
go.
I don't
wow.
want them to win.
You don't or do?
No.
Yeah, I kind of don't want them to win.
But how about Van Horn? He's been there for a minute.
I know.
What are we doing?
Just make sure YouTube's still up.
He's been there for a minute. Has never won it.
Never
Been
won a
there-
championship.
Nope. He had the best chance was
one year,
17.
yeah.
No, not 17. 20,
Where they blew it, right? They had
21.
They should have won it. They were 1 out away or something, right?
something like that when they
Yeah.
dropped the fly ball.
Yep.
Yep.
Grant's a big kid or no?
Boy, his legs are tree
Look at
trunks.
those.
I'd like to see that guy on the mound.
Yeah, I'd like to get him back out there.
That guy would be nice to
So
have
he'll
on
be
the
here
mound
next
right
year,
now.
or is he gonna
Yeah.
go?
He's a draft eligible sophomore, but I don't think they're going to
That's
draft
so-
him high enough to where
Yeah,
he goes.
just I feel like he
He
if
still, he still have leverage as a junior.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
He's,
So-
I mean, he's got a lot of leverage right now, and someone would be smart to actually
Why wouldn't
do
you?
it and
Yeah.
see if you can entice him to do it.
Use it as
But for
leverage.
but for him,
hey,
if he comes back
okay,
and does what he needs to do, he'll make more.
No, they give him maybe like $1 million plus. Maybe he goes, but like if they say, "Oh, we're gonna give you $500K,"
But
come back.
but even still, if they gave him $1 million plus, like today, that's what middle of the second round, if that.
yeah,
Like if he does what he needs to do and
That's
shoves
crazy
next
to think
year,
about.
like he'll make 5+.
Yeah.
Middle of the second round, that's crazy.
Jeff
How about-
Goldblum
how about
was
the
supposed
guy-
to be the voice of Siri. He turned it down.
who?
Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, really?
that?
I don't know. Who that
He was
is.
just on that commercial before this one.
How about the guy who drafted me for Tampa was in Hoover. He was behind us in the line, in the media line, getting in, and I didn't recognize him. He was talking to somebody behind me, and like he saw me, but I saw him, but I kind of looked for
He,
me. but I
he
didn't-
was he didn't appreciate that. At
He
all.
said, "Wow, I drafted this guy in the first round. He doesn't even know who I am." I'm like, "Oh, I know who you were. You were talking. I didn't want to interrupt you." Like, bitch, don't say that to me. Try to lowball me too, asshole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, get out of here.
Yeah, like
he did
you-
lowball me.
fucking
actually.
tried to-
Grandma had to call in.
Yeah, yeah.
like the decision was just all on you,
Your
nobody else.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Fuck out of here.
You put
Like
my
you
name in
did.
there
First
with
off,
8 other names.
be like, first off, let's get something right. You didn't do that for me,
Yeah.
brother.
You got lucky.
So like,
I was a pretty
Yeah.
good player
Yeah,
myself. Man.
you
There was a
didn't
cou-
do
there was
that
30 other
for
teams
me.
that were
Yeah.
interested
you
too.
thought that this would actually keep keep
I actually
rising
told you
as
not
well.
to draft me. He did anyway. So he actually did me a
Actually, you
disservice.
screwed me.
And he said,
It cost
said
me some
something
money.
about like money that I'd negotiate. I said, "Hey, you realize that if you drafted me a year later, the slot that I got, the money that you paid me, I got double that." So,
Is it really?
the slot right now is 1.5 times what I got paid. It's crazy.
Do you throw up at what your slot is? I don't even know. What it is.
I don't know what mine is, but I do know that like what I got paid is like 20 plus picks more
Yeah.
Yeah.
than,
So
where I got drafted. I'm just like, that's crazy.
yeah. So like the slot now that pick would have been similar to what the slot was with like the 11th overall pick that year, which was Springer was the 11th overall pick. And he got like it was
Wow.
and that's 20 picks later.
Yeah, it's that's
Significant.
crazy.
Yeah. Oh, another run scored.
Yeah.
Wow, pitch.
11-4. We're in a good spot, boys.
This is nice.
If we
I'd like to get a hit here, make it 12-4, and just
yeah, if we don't if this game goes bad, we lose, then we don't deserve
Yeah.
to win.
I might need to get some food in me soon.
Yep, we're about to at the end of the inning, we'll whenever my producer comes back in the room, we will
By the way, that tub in that bathroom, it's got to be the longest tub ever.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
think I could fit in this.
Lloyd took a shower in that tub the other day. A shower, not a bath.
in the tub.
I went in there the other day and his shoes were like it's just in the ground. He like right before he was like, "Yeah, I took a shower and I got here and didn't have any shampoo." And I'm like, "Bro, did he? There's no shower.
Wait,
Was he like
shower?
standing up and like?"
He just showered himself. He got a little cup. He just kept putting it on himself.
Wouldn't put his past.
Lathers the hair.
I was like, thinking of Lloyd exactly. Like, thinking of Lloyd, I'm like, this would be the person I could see doing this right here.
100%. Like the way I gave Lila a bath this morning. Same way.
Where is Lloyd? There he
I
is.
hear footsteps.
I can hear him now.
He's doing producer things.
All right. At the end of the inning, we
Calling it.
Yep.
How about
This is
the
huge.
Nuggets and the Heat?
I know, big game yesterday. I love seeing that.
I know.
I only saw like the end of the fourth.
I really only saw like the second half too.
I watched
I guess the strategy is now, hey, just let Joker score as many points as he wants, so don't get assists.
Spoelstra
I was
shut
watching
that
an
thing
HBO
down.
show
Don't give me
last
any
night.
assists.
What? Who?
So Joker only had 4 assists
I know,
yesterday.
yeah.
So you score 50 if you want. Just don't let anybody else
exactly,
score.
yeah.
You think he leaves
Don't
right
let
here?
him facilitate.
But
yeah.
did you hear Spoelstra? I did see his comment when they asked him
Ramona
about
Shelburne tried to get in there.
that. And Spoelstra cut her off like real quick.
What
did he say?
About what?
So she basically posed a question like, is that kind of how you go about a guy like this? Like you either make him a scorer or you make him like as soon as she was about to say pass, he was like, I mean that might be the most ridiculous
Best player in the
thing.
world for the two.
He goes, that might be the most
years.
ridiculous thing I've ever heard. That's what he said. Like he cut her off. He goes, that might be the most ridiculous thing. He goes, this guy's unbelievably good, probably the best player in the world for the last 2 years. You don't just make decisions like that. Or like he literally just, I was
He
like,
just ripped her
ooh.
apart.
He
I was
just
like,
ripped her
Let me
apart.
tell you, what you're speculating, not even close.
Or it's very close.
He said,
Or
wait,
yeah,
he
yeah.
even said it was. He said something to the tune of like, that's a very. He said to the untrained eye. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what he said to the untrained. I was like, damn.
He just went. He's like,
He
I'm
went-
levels above you,
He
sweetie.
went
That's what
right
said,
at her
yeah.
neck with that. I was like, ooh, damn. I kind of like you, Spoelstra.
I mean,
I love
Ramona's been doing it a
Spoelstra, bro.
long
Like-
time too.
I did.
I mean, what
They
other
obviously
coach,
love him too.
what other coach has endured a LeBron tenure too?
Right?
Bro,
He was there, and
not
he's
just
still
that.
there.
That was
No,
his
no, no.
first-
Wait,
that
not
was
just
his
that.
first head
too,
coaching
didn't he?
job.
Wait,
That's
time
crazy.
out. When have you ever heard him on the hot seat?
Ever.
Ever?
When LeBron bumped him,
Huh? Yeah.
that's like the only
was
time.
like-
He's like, is this job too big for him?
I mean, like,
And they're like, oh, we love Spo.
Yeah. No, and
It's-
he's just there and he's
yeah.
doing it, and they're the,
Just shoot it
Stop.
right, huh?
Shooter.
look at him.
A little
God,
insurance.
he is.
And he hates being called Spo, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, it's Spoelstra,
That's funny.
which is weird.
You probably gotta earn
It's
it.
like, hey,
you
bro,
gotta
that's a
earn
lot.
that from his
Yeah.
Yeah.
teammates. Like when I called Hav, he said,
Not there yet?
Coach Sanchez, you're a freshman. You haven't earned that right yet.
That's awesome. Yeah.
You do the opposite. Gotta eat the
Like,
shit.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm out here catching flag grounds and
Quick, let me
108 weather,
scrape your knuckles on that grass. Let me
kicking
catch
the
this
ball
thing,
for
man.
Lewis.
Up here? Down here? I don't know.
Terry Rooney's like, hey, Renato, he's going to bounce a few breaking balls. Awesome. What do you want me to do?
Turn to the side. No. I need you to chest him up.
Chest that thing up. He wants to see where it lands. Can you imagine these six?
Give me one of them old school pads. The one you just hold like an umpire.
They was just saying they give me the umpire pad. They're like, Renato, just wear this thing.
Put the umpire pad on and try to catch it if you can.
Hey, that would be a great freshman prank to a kid.
That would be.
He's kind of wild. He's working on some splitters in the dirt.
We don't
So
have
just-
any. We don't have any more chest protectors here. Just use
Just
this
put
one.
this under your practice jersey for today.
You look like Kanye West.
You know what? Go get your workout shirt. Just go put this under. Oh, boy, that'd be great.
I did have to, when I was a freshman, there was this, that through like legit 95, 96. And for some reason, I became good luck to warm up in the dugout, and he was burning them at me.
What? In the dugout?
Yeah, but most unbelievable thing I've ever had.
How
to
big
do.
is the dugout?
Not very big, Coach. As big as every dugout is.
Well, y'all wouldn't worry about
I was-
pinball action
Yeah,
going on in there?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why I was levied with this task to have to, I'm 15, 14 years old.
You were
Oh
15 as a freshman?
14, how old are you supposed to be? 14? Yeah, 14. And I was like, I don't do shit. Like, I was just there to, soak in the moment, get some foul balls. And he was like, no, dude, you're good luck. And,
Punching the clock.
Before this, the state semifinals, like, let's warm up in the dugout.
Typhoid
And
is
I
in the
was like,
bullpen.
ugh.
No, that's kind of weird.
So,
I mean,
He
he's
does have
definitely-
cleats on.
He does have cleats
He did have
on.
cleats on.
Ty Floyd.
In the bullpen with cleats on right now. I don't know.
But he's not pitching now.
So
obviously.
no, not now. To me, this is what I was saying.
Home run.
I was saying this at the shop earlier. I was like, because a couple of kids were asking. I was like, I don't know. If I was coaching, 60 pitches is not crazy, but that's where I was like, what we were talking about. I was like, I wouldn't want to risk it if we win. That now I
mess
don't
him
have a
up on
Saturday.
his-
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't have a
right.
Saturday starter where
Or
he's
he's
off
not
his
sharp.
routine. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
off
yeah.
his routine.
Best case
But-
scenario is what's happening right now.
100%. That's why I said I was like, we get to an early lead, we don't even need him, but I could see a scenario.
that's
where
a
it's
good
like-
Oh!
That's actually a good pitch.
That's a great pitch. Where it was like 4-4.
Is that
in
a walk it
like
off?
the fourth or something,
you know you
and he's
struck
like,
out.
hey, I need you to get 2 innings
Sell
and
it.
get me, 2 or 3 innings or something like that. That was the only scenario that I was seeing. Oof.
It's a good pitch. All right. Well, I don't want to say that.
Right.
Don't
it's
say
over.
it.
I'm not saying it. You still got some work to
Tigers
do.
are off
show
to a
is
good
over.
start.
You gotta get 3 outs. I mean, 9
innings.
outs.
Yep.
3 innings worth of outs.
I need one more run.
And kind of keep adding on. But great performance in the championship game on the regional.
I thought so.
Great pitching performance.
this point.
Great way to up to this point. Great way to start with Riley Cooper. Threw really well. Did what he needed to do. Ackenhausen did what he needed to do. Only gave up 2 2-run homers. And then Griffin Herring's done his thing. Everybody's come in and done what they needed to do. We finally broke through with runners in scoring position. That's also huge. And I think they put themselves in a good spot. So everybody can take a deep breath and relax about the whole Skeens thing. We did it. Worked out. Okay.
Jay's a meteorologist.
Yep.
So
Yep.
What he's
He
gonna
did
do
right.
after baseball.
God,
Which is
imagine
awesome.
if it was. That's what I was saying yesterday. It's like there's nobody happier about the weather scenario than Jay right now.
'Cause he did right.
Yeah.
I look like a genius.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
And we
otherwise
would have
it
been so salty if Skeens pitched 2 innings yesterday, and we would have been like,
Yep.
Why did he throw him
no.
on?
yeah. Should have just
And,
thrown him game 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely would have heard some of that.
Oh,
grumbling.
100%.
No doubt.
And people would have been like, dude, that's a bad take. Relax.
Yeah. Yeah.
The internet is crazy right now.
I'd imagine. I can't imagine what's on
I
there.
love checking the old TD.
It is, I don't mess with that. Obviously, we're not having.
You were
The old
trending.
TD.
I'm good.
It helps the podcast.
It does.
It does. The
It
people
does.
when they
Even
do
when you
threads
talk
about my
about like
podcast,
right
Yeah.
now,
I'm
what's
like, oh,
up
that's
with
awesome.
the podcast?
That's great. Obviously, we're not having a show tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. This is our Monday show because we are doing a special edition of the show for the game. We love watching the game with y'all. Hopefully, y'all like watching it with us.
That's a lot
Got a
of
little off the rails. That's a lot of
Not a little.
Hopefully, we got off the rails a little bit. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed
That
it.
got to be the whole pond, huh?
The whole farm.
Are they gonna dust him?
That's,
I mean, this
those are-
thing's still
those
going,
are-
coach.
Those are big, dude.
Those are huge.
It's the end of the season, coach.
Mini-
when,
mini
when they
lobsters.
start getting big.
Recruiting tool.
Wow.
Yeah, they gotta get the
Is that what
keepers.
got you here?
What?
Crawfish?
I don't think I had crawfish. I don't know. I wasn't an avid.
He
experienced
did
crawfish.
not like. He was
I
like,
hated it.
"What are y'all doing with
Hated
that?"
it.
when he first got
Like
here.
I was like, I don't want to go to a crawfish boil. I don't want to go to a tailgate.
Well, because
Like,
it's kind of like I don't want. It's not humiliating. It's like self degradation if you
Yes.
don't know what you're doing. To where like I'm gonna get exposed.
exactly. And then also this too. So I
Look at
grew
dive
up
and catch.
in New Jersey. We lived by the shore, down by the beach, and my dad had a fishing boat, so we would go fishing. What you guys call crawfish, we call crayfish, and we would use them as bait. So I'm like, these guys are eating bait. Like I'm like, what's wrong with these people? Like literally, that's what I thought. I was like, this is some water boy shit. Like I was like, this is crazy.
This is bullshit. I thought
I was
y'all
like,
was
wait.
joking.
I was like, these are the things swimming around that we pick up and then feed to fish, and you guys are eating them. Like I don't know, just and like celebrating it. I don't know. So, but now I love it. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
I love
great.
a beer out by a
Yeah,
crawfish.
right.
Dude, it's unbelievable.
That's
It's the
more
best
what it
thing.
is.
Yeah,
It's the
it's the experience.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I was
saying-
lacking when I got down here. I didn't know the tradition. I didn't know how
Right.
to do it. I didn't know any of it. I didn't drink beer. So like, yeah, it's all contributed to my hate. of
Anxiety.
crawfish. Yes, severe anxiety. Like one of those
don't think I
crawfish
belong
things again.
here.
No.
Southern Miss is 185 now.
Are they?
Yep.
Wow, that happened quick.
Yeah, it
I
did.
just checked. It was 5-5.
All right, so Wednesday we'll be back live in studio from 6 to 8 p.m.
8 o'clock.
Jay will be back on the show on Wednesday. He told me last week that he'd be back on this week.
Told
so-
me yesterday he'll never come on this fucking podcast again.
Okay, that's not true. Probably because you're on it. Maybe that's why.
Did he yell that to you from the dugout or?
No, he said I can't wait.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate y'all listening to us, watching us. If you can't watch us, we're everywhere you get
that's
your
an out.
pods.
I got an out.
That's a
Windblower.
yep. That's an out.
We got a cruise there.
You got a cruise there. We're anywhere you get your pods. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, appreciate y'all tuning in. Go Tigers. 12 to 4. LSU's got 16 hits today. It's a lot. Enjoy the rest of the game. Hopefully it's very uneventful.
Yes.
No, we
I
need
think we're
one
gonna
more.
score
We need
18.
one more
Just
run.
need 7 more
We need
outs
one
here.
more
Come on.
run.
We're
Oh,
gonna
is that
spin
the
it.
over?
We're gonna finish with 18. Like,
Okay,
that's my
one more run
prediction.
for the over.
I think we're gonna finish with 18.
Okay, 18 runs.
Yeah.
Wow.
LSU or just
LSU.
total?
No. What was the over under?
16. No, yeah, 16. So I need one more. I don't want to push.
Took the over.
Yeah.
All right.
And the plus 185.
There you go.
Hey.
I don't know why they.
I
won't let you
parlayed them
do
with
it.
Florida, so I got. Hopefully they finish this out.
We need
I think if they don't, it's disaster.
I don't want to ever watch.
to. Oh,
LSU
Kyle
baseball
Turley's
again.
son.
And enjoy the rest of your Monday. Appreciate y'all spending some of it with us. We'll see you on Wednesday. Peace.
Just over 100.
Peace.
Hey.